of us are going to participate.
Calm the hell down, all right?
What do you mean calm the hell down?
Day 2.
You're the one that yelled, I had diarrhea in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah, because you're like talking to Moon, you're like, oh, you're holding your belly. Hey, God, you go, you know what? I started taking the magnesium. And then you guys are having like poop talk. And I go, oh, you got to take it.
Didn't mention anything about poop.
There was no poop. No poop.
Magnesium makes you poop. I know my vitamins.
Well, you didn't have to yell it down the hallway.
You don't like talking about that? Oh, you were embarrassed.
I mean, there was so many people in the hallway when you yelled it. And I was like,
oh my goodness. Where's the crying emoji that you got over there?
You're on fire today.
I don't want people knowing about my bathroom habits.
I'm up against 4 men every day, and I say you got to take a turn once, and you get all butthurt. Literally.
Oh.
Nobody's against you. We're for one another.
Rafe Dean is definitely against me.
She just laid down the gauntlet.
For what?
It's on us. She said she's up against us every day.
Oh, okay. Yes, every day's a battle for you.
Every day she's bashing against the wall of masculinity.
I know.
Listen, today is the day, by the way. This is the day we really feel being back at work. Day 2.
Yeah.
Day 1 was strictly adrenaline.
That was pleasantries yesterday.
Day 2 is okay. I guess we're going to be doing this for the next 11 and a half months until the next big vacation. It's fine. We're having a good time. All righty, we're having a good time.
Right,
good
pal.
to see you, Scott.
Hey, great seeing you.
I went back to the gym yesterday.
Cool.
Wow.
Did that.
Nice.
Wow.
Good for you, dude. Yeah.
Do I look a little swole?
Yeah, you're
Do I look like?
I think cancel the membership.
Do I
You're
look
good.
like I went to the gym yesterday?
You do. Did you just go look around, get a tour, or did you actually go in?
No, me along with every other person on earth.
Oh,
We
yeah,
decided to
man.
go back to the gym yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's the new.
Oh, dude.
It's the new year. It's the new. It's the new time.
membership.
Give it 16 days.
I went to a Planet Fitness on January 2nd in Myrtle Beach, and it literally felt like a bit. There were so many people in there.
Oh,
Like,
this is ridiculous.
I left. Like, I'd rather just go outside and, like, go for a walk or do something. Like, there were people, like, waiting in line to get on machines.
Oh, yeah, that's the way it was yesterday. And I figured I went at like 1 o'clock, like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And nobody should be there, right?
Yeah.
Because, in the morning, before work, and then after work.
Right.
I'm going to go in the midday. It was all old people.
Yeah. Your people.
My people.
Yeah, the geriatric hour. Let's go.
Yes.
That's nice. Did you do a little lap around your gym? You were like, all right, let's just do the step by step.
Let's see what's going on here. No, I had a whole thing planned out, and it was people waiting for weights and machines and treadmills and bikes and ellipticals and
Nice.
a lot of old balls in the sauna. I'm not down with that.
My daughter.
Sir, put a towel on.
My daughter and her friends got a gym membership to Planet Fitness out by us, and I said, "Oh, did you get the yearly or the monthly?" And she's like, "Oh, monthly." I was like, "Okay, good," because I just don't know.
We don't know what's going to happen in the future.
How many of you guys are going to stick with this? It's her first time. It's her first time going for it, and I was like, "Yeah, that's awesome. This is amazing. Perfect time to do it. Stick with it. It'll be fun." She loves it so far.
Yeah, no, 1 day down. It's fine. I plan on maybe going today.
Yeah, they were talking about it over Christmas.
Maybe. We may go back today. I don't know. I walked in the locker room, and you know how old men love
how many balls were out on a packed gym?
Oh, man. You know how old guys love to be naked in the gym.
Yeah. They can't. They love it. They literally can't get enough of having their balls out. It's absurd.
Like, you want to know what's going on in the men's locker room?
Please.
It's all old dudes just cruising around.
No pillow fights?
If there were pillows in there.
It's that scene in Coneheads.
The only pillows are the balls that are just slapping each other in the face.
Oh, it looks like a weathered sandbag from a New Orleans flood levee. It's just hanging so far down and just beat up. It's seen some
and flat asses.
Oh yeah, it's seen some storms.
It's flat asses and hanging balls.
Did the new crib is near the J.
You got me, Scott.
Oh yeah.
The J, which is like the it's nice. It's like it's down here in Creve Coeur, and it's like I think it's the Jewish Community Center / gym. And I went, it's near the house because I'm like, I got to figure out where the new gym's going to be. And I went on a tour before Christmas. Huge mistake. Guy took me on the tour. He's like, this is the men's locker room. We have an elite package where you can like get your own locker. It's almost like a golf. You know what I mean? It's nice in there. It's like almost like a golf. Yeah, you gotta get your names on the locker and all that stuff.
A golf locker,
if you want to pay,
club.
yeah, but you got to pay a ton extra.
Club.
Yeah, and then so he walked me through there and the regular one, and buddy, everybody paying for the elite packages 80 years old and up. And they were there. And I go, we don't have to go in here, man. I even said ahead of time, I go, I trust you. Let's just show me the outdoor pool.
There's
And he
old
goes, "No,
naked
I want you
guys
to-"
in
He's
the
like-
locker.
Yeah, he's really, yeah, dude. Almost every, I feel like if you opened them up, they're in there. I feel like they were taking off a long set of balls and putting a longer set on to go work out in.
Remember that episode of Star Trek Trouble with Tribbles where they're just multiplying?
Like, the tribbles were all these ball sacks, like skittering across the floor by themselves.
You open up a locker, like, they're everywhere. They're just falling out of the locker.
Because the guy, I could tell the kid showing me around was really trying to sell the like upsell of this like private locker room, and I'm like, this is not. You just showed me the most dented up car on the lot, bud. Like, there's no way I'm buying this car. I don't want to be in here for this because there's like a sauna in there and like a steam room. So that was, all the old guys, they were ready. They were ready, and towels optional, and they all opted out.
Yeah,
and I was just like, man. What is it with old guys?
There's at least 5 naked elderly men in the locker room at all times.
Yeah, and they all got Kermit the Frog butt, man, like the inverted butt, like you said. There's like their butt is actually concave. There's a certain age your butt just goes inward.
Right. Youth is convex. Old is concave.
My wife says I have no ass anyway, so I guess as we get older, our asses.
Yeah, you got.
Is everybody like a hairless rat in there? Like old guys, like if they had the concave ass and then the low balls. Like, but I also in my head like it's just hairless white dudes. Am I wrong in this, or is there like white chest hair going on?
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah,
it's
it
hard.
just varies.
You try to just keep you just try to eyes ahead. Get in, get out.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime there's like old naked dudes, there's young guys that are trying to avert their gaze. Like you go in there, and you go, oh no,
this is your workout.
And then you find yourself trapped in a corner. You know what I mean? Like there's like young guys in the corner, fully dressed, like trying to do things like twice as fast as normal, and get out of there.
Well,
like
at the locker room at my gym, there's a lot of lockers in there, and you could turn corners. And every corner you turn, there's an old. Oh God, there's one over there too.
Well,
it's like a maze. Oh God.
So you actually go in your locker room then? Because I always just prepare beforehand. I switch into shorts and I have a bag with me.
Live
and
a little, Scott.
I do not.
Go to the haunted house.
I guess.
No,
yeah.
don't go to
It's
that
part of the
haunted house.
experience. Oh, you know what, Rafe? Forgot to tell you guys. Over the break, I went to my first Russian banya, my first Russian bathhouse
In New York?
in New Jersey. Yes.
Oh wow.
When we got to our
That's balls
my
on
brother-in-law's
parade.
house, they were very sick. I think they all had the flu. My brother-in-law and his kids, they were all feverish and coughing. Like, oh God, nobody wants to do anything. But he suggested, hey, maybe I could steam my illness away. Maybe I could. I'll sit in the sauna. What do you sweat out a cold? What's the old adage? You feed a flu, you sweat out a cold.
You
I don't know.
starve a fever and then you feed a cold.
I thought it was you drown a cold.
I'm not sure. There's some.
feed a
I don't
flu,
know.
drown
There's
a cold.
some.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
Old
drown, the
adage.
cold goes
We're all
away.
over the
Drown
place.
yourself.
Well, something
it
about
doesn't-
food.
I think you hump a cold.
Well, so we go. If you've never heard of a Russian banya, it's a Russian bathhouse where there's and Rafe has been to one in Chicago.
True that.
So there's a steam room, there's a sauna, there's the cold plunge, there's a hot tub, and there's a cafeteria
Oh my.
where you eat.
Borscht.
Oh man, and the food was great.
I know.
Great.
It's
So-
truly mind-boggling how such good food is wasted on such a disgusting place.
Now this place we went to was we walk in and there's a certificate on the wall that says like one of the top 5 bathhouses in the world. I go, ooh, okay.
Dang.
Okay. I don't know if they may have printed that out themselves. I don't know what organization gave that to them. I don't know. It's on the wall in a frame. It's like, okay.
According to Old Balls magazine.
Things to look it up. So you go in there and you sign in and they give you a locker key and they go, here's 2 towels. And you go in, I put on a bathing suit and flip-flops. And you then decide if you want to go steam, if you want to go to the dry sauna, do you want to hit the hot tub, you want to go to the cold plunge, and then in the middle of everything are tables. And by the way, everybody's in towels, just towels.
I feel like everything is just wet.
Everything's wet. Everything is wet.
Has,
I
like, a
must be doing it
film.
wrong. I don't know how. I thought it was a movie thing where people can just like run around and play tennis and do whatever they're doing in a towel. How do you guys keep a towel on? Like I'm always holding.
No, I mean
the
you
towel.
got it. Like I mean,
I do the tuck and all that, but like when people are moving around and then they squat down and they come back up, how's the towel stay on? How are you guys doing
one
this?
towel on my waist. I got one on my shoulder.
Oh, you're not. Mine. I'm too wide. My towel's hanging on for dear life at all times.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
right?
that's
And
how
then,
mine.
and then you go in the sauna, and there's like all these Russian guys, and they're beating the hell out of each other with branches.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is this
It's like
place?
it's like big. Is it aloe or palm? What is it?
It's some eucalyptus, maybe.
It's eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
Yeah, they're
That's-
beating.
that-
Dude, they're beating
that's
the
torture.
dog snot out of each other on their back. When I was in there, these two dudes in like weird straw hats came in, and they put
they
these
got
gloves.
these weird hats on.
They put these gloves on. They were like exfoliating gloves, and they just started soaping each other up, dude. I mean, these guys were getting
Dude.
on. These guys were going on each other's
Do you have
back.
a guest pass? by
Like
chance?
it ain't no thing.
Bro,
It ain't no thing.
And they have chairs, but they're the chairs like your mom used to lay out and suntan in that had the little plastic slats in it.
Yeah.
So these old guys would lay out on them like after they get out of the cold plunge because they're like crazy changes in temperature. It'd be like a sauna. You're like at 180 degrees and you're in like freezing what?
Yeah.
So they can't regulate their body heat. So these old guys are just like naked on these things and their balls like fall through the cracks of these chairs. So you just see balls hanging down the bottom. And I'm like, and I'm eating chicken soup while I'm witnessing all this. Best chicken soup I've ever had. And I'm like, man, this is a weird dichotomy of events.
This was a co-ed. This was a co-ed situation. So there were
You're kidding
there
me.
were women there too.
What were they looking
Lord,
for?
that'd
They
make
were
it
in
worse.
they were in bathing suits.
Wait,
Were they
but-
beating themselves with bamboo too, or what?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, so you didn't have to
I
get
brought my
nude?
kids. The kids were there.
What? Go back to the tables. There's tables. You said tables, and then I got all hung up on the towel.
DCFS, if you're listening,
No,
Wildwood.
I mean
Go to Wildwood.
it really was not a sexual thing at all. It was
no, trust me, I know there was nothing sexually stimulating when I went either.
no. So you go in the sauna.
In fact, it was the
And there's
opposite.
dudes beating each other up with branches and exfoliating each other. Then you in the middle of that. Like,
Honestly, I think it
outside-
could cure sex addiction if you're suffering. Go to the banya I went to in Chicago and spend about 4 hours in there, and you won't think about sex for a long time.
Oh my God! Don't sign me up. What is going on?
And there's also like showers, so you shower off.
I mean, I just take me home. I would like to shower at home where I don't have the
Same.
film of some Russian's
No, because
guy's
you're
balls
you're
on my
sweating in the
bamboo.
sauna,
No, I
Right.
gotta go back.
Cares.
I gotta go back to work.
and then you rinse off, and you got the towel around you, and then you go sit at a table. We had a table reserved for there were 6 of us,
And you eat chicken fingers.
Mm-hmm.
and then you order food. No, there was like pierogies and soup,
You're
and
kidding.
and the food
Oh,
was
God.
great.
It's got a
Steam and
buffet in
soup
this
make
thing.
no
it wasn't a
sense.
buffet. It was a waitress, and you're sitting. Everything's wet.
Is she in a bikini? What's going
No,
on?
she was running her ass off. This chick.
So that's not even in a separate room?
Hang on, what is she wearing?
She's wearing regular clothes.
Oh, gosh,
what do you mean
so
regular
hot.
clothes?
She's wearing like a waitress clothes. I mean, what a waitress wears.
Wow, okay. Fascinating.
No, it's a big like hall, but 2 feet away is a sauna, and in the middle of the hall is a hot tub,
So it's
and there's like
sanitary.
soup. There's hot soup coming out.
How many people? What's the max?
It was packed.
Fire code.
Yeah,
It was packed.
Yeah, she's asking for a visual. How many people? Like 200 people you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Holy smokes.
Oh yeah. All Russians.
Like a beer hall, but a towel hall.
Yeah. It was almost like a big beer hall, like high, huge ceilings.
You're kidding.
And I said to my brother-in-law, I go, "Do you go?" He goes, "Yeah, I have a pass here." He
Oh,
goes,
man,
"I
this
go all
kinda
the
sounds
time."
awesome.
He goes, I did the Super Bowl." He goes, "I watched the Super Bowl here last year."
Wow, you're kidding. I don't want to hijack.
Because they had big TVs.
I don't want to hijack your story, but it does remind me that this year, I'm not a resolution guy or any of that, but I have set for myself, I want to figure out how to enjoy a sauna. Because everything I read is it's so good for you and longevity and this and that. And my wife loves it and she wants a sauna in our basement and all these kind of things. And I'm going to make 2026 the year I figure out how to enjoy it because it just seems so unenjoyable. Do you guys like saunas?
Yeah,
I don't mind
do.
them.
I like them more than a cold plunge.
Oh, I hate a cold plunge. I think that's a fad that will be gone by 2027, and I have no thank you.
I agree.
Everybody that is like, no, you just don't understand it. Like, yeah, you're damn right I don't understand it, and I don't want to. It makes no sense. It's painful. I don't like cold water.
It's the thing to do right now.
Yeah, I was like, that
But it
sounds
did
real
feel
cool
good,
for you,
right?
brother.
It's the gazelle of 20.
The Tony Little Gazelle.
The Tony Little Gazelle of 20.
It's just unnecessary torture.
Yeah, I'm really happy for you. I really am. I want people to stop telling me that I don't understand.
Maybe it's a mind over matter thing, and maybe that's good for you.
Well,
it's an actual reset to your nervous system.
You have to suffer for 2 minutes.
And don't you remember how that felt whenever you got out of Creve Coeur Lake a few years ago when we did that? It was like
the polar plunge. It felt like garbage.
Felt like a ton of caffeine. You were just ready to run.
No,
it's
I was
supposed to
angry.
reboot like your immune system and like get rid of like. It like stimulates your blood cells to like get rid of like dead cells or whatever.
I understand. There's a lot.
So
of
they say
that can do that. I think there's probably more.
It also stimulates your nuts to go way back up inside your body.
Equal negative to positive, because I was angry for 3 days that I had to do that. So like, I don't want to be that. But I think a sauna, like I'm kind of interested. So when you're saying this kind of stuff, I want to figure out how to enjoy that.
How would you like to go to the sauna, okay, and then immediately have soup?
That's what I'm saying.
I would not like it.
Maybe that's
and just us wearing towels.
Maybe that's my way in is chicken noodle soup.
That's what got me in there.
And Russian.
And I'll be
food.
honest, man. My friend was like, "It's the best soup I've ever had," and I go, "You got to be out of your mind." And he took me, and it was like the chicken soup where they put like a whole chicken leg in with the bone still in it, and it just kind of like falls off the bone in the broth.
I want it.
It was good.
It was. I mean,
I want to learn how to enjoy this.
Food, A+. Honestly.
Do they have one of those here in town?
1 star.
What?
Food, 5 stars. Ambiance.
Sit next to a table
half
with
a star.
What do we have?
Fat Russian man.
Yeah, do we have that here?
So Chicago has it. So New York has it.
Oh yeah.
Do we have
everywhere.
anything
No.
like this?
Oh.
Nothing.
No, there's one here. Someone told me there's one.
Oh,
here.
there is.
Someone said there's like a banya here. Where was it? I'll have to look back for that email.
Well,
Somebody
let's not-
emailed me and said there was one here.
Let's not tell anybody about it. If we find out where it is.
I bet there's one down. There's a lot of Balkans and stuff down in, Bevo. I bet there's a little secret banya down in
South
Bevo
City?
somewhere. Yeah.
I gotta find the name of this place.
There's a lot of old guys. I felt old this morning. Learn played a voicemail that I butt dialed her, and it's just me and Tina talking about shower heads, and I'm like, what a sad moment for me in my life that I'm butt dialing people now like an old man. Having just us having a conversation about what
Bathroom
shower head we're
fixtures.
going to put in our new bathroom, and I'm like, what a sad thing for you to have to listen to for 20 minutes.
I like thought something was wrong. It was like evening time. And I was like, oh man, like voicemail. Nobody leaves a voicemail unless something is messed up.
And it was quiet and muffled.
It was like Christmas.
And it was like
Trying to
in
send
a
me a
pocket.
code.
It was in a pocket, and it was Rafe and Tina having like a legit couples conversation about bath shower doors and shower heads.
Yeah,
like,
These are the
oh,
kind
man.
of conversations.
But our water bill.
These are the kind of conversations you have when you're in your 40s,
Yeah.
and very exciting.
It was a very, like, we're going to go to Home Depot conversation. It was the most boring. I was bored and ashamed when I listened to it this morning. I was like, oh, it's just me going, well, we got to get a whole shower system. We can't just get the shower head. It has to come with the
All right, I'll
valve.
drop it.
What about soft water?
The place I went to was called Bear and Birch. Bear and Birch. It's in
In Jersey.
Freehold, New Jersey.
Freehold.
Bear and
Freehold, New Jersey.
in Free Balls, New Jersey.
Hey, didn't you have a sauna
Bear
or
and
something
Birch.
in your house?
I do have. I have a
He has a Russian bathhouse in his.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
bathroom.
old Russian men on standby with branches down
Yeah,
in my basement.
right. So you,
God, that would be a
you have
great
one of those
prank.
like little wooden sauna.
It's not a wooden one. It's
It's like a room, right?
It's not a room. It's like a thing you go into.
For your birthday this year, Meals should have a
doing?
couple of Russian dudes just in towels, just steaming up for you when you get home from
Yeah,
work. You know.
that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I know you're even using your hands, but that was a terrible description. I
like
have no better
it's like
tent.
It's not a tent. It's like a. You go. It's like a red light therapy.
Yeah, explain. What do you mean?
I gotta show you. I gotta show you.
Does it have a door? And I walk in?
A pod?
And I sit
It's
down?
like a pod almost. Like you lay down.
Oh, okay, so like a bed.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's not what I want. I
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? They make those little wooden room
Yeah.
things that you can
Yes.
like
Oh yeah.
put together.
Yeah, they smell weird.
It almost looks like a barrel.
They got like
A
the
barrel,
steam,
yeah.
the smoke from the weird wood that they got in there.
Well, I think it's like a you build like a little room inside a room. It's just a wood thing. It's got a door, and then it
charcoal.
Yeah, it turns red in there, and it's got the little. It's,
The hot rocks you
Those are
move
expensive.
over.
Hot
They're
rocks. Yeah, yeah.
expensive. Anyway.
Well, there is the only one I could find, and I think you guys should try it, is the Club STL. And it says it's a gay sauna in St. Louis.
Nice.
It's like an all men's.
I love a gay sauna.
Yeah.
I'll renew my membership.
There it is, Club St. Louis. It's not a gay club. Oh,
It says that.
It just says a private men's club.
Well, it says on Google.
Damn it, Scott. That doesn't mean it's gay. It's just men.
What does
Well,
it say on
Google says gay
Okay.
sauna in St. Louis,
And
Missouri.
never mind. Well, as soon as you bring up the picture, I think Scott's on to something.
That's a gay sauna.
I'm down.
Oh, you guys are
naked
so
guy is-
homophobic to just look at that and think.
It's a hairless man.
He's bigger than the
Sorry,
arch.
this isn't what you're seeing at your gym.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Sorry, it's not an old guy. It's a hot, fit, young guy
It's a hot fit.
with his legs spread.
It's a hot fit twink.
The
Now-
bulge on this
No.
guy
Wait for me
and
in
the
the
leg
sauna.
hair.
Just so you
just a
know,
guy.
it does look gorgeous, and I don't care as long as as long as nobody's
Do they serve soup?
as long as nobody's touching me.
I'm upset
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not a man.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
He's holding a shake weight. That's not. So what? So the guy's holding a shake weight.
You guys need
You
to-
guys just assume.
Right.
The website is suggestive. I don't see
The
any
pricing
words.
is excellent.
Oh, is it? Let's see. One-time visit. $13.
$13. Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, so you can't put a price on health.
Guys that are 18 to 24 are free.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Rafe, your thoughts on that? Men 18 to 24 are free?
Well, it's good to. I mean, you got to give him a little trial.
Let me see how much it costs. Oh, women. $4 million to get in.
What?
Yeah, no women.
We don't discriminate, but
Deluxe
it costs
private
women
dressing room,
$4 million
6-hour
to
time
come in.
limit with TV. Nice.
Well,
Well, that's
anyway,
not.
again, you can't put a price on health.
That is fascinating.
Hey, you know what today is? Today is National Take Down Your Christmas Tree Day. Everybody take their trees down?
not yet.
How we did last week. Was
Yeah,
it
everything
last
was
week?
gone the
Yeah,
day
last week.
after. 'Cause it
Well,
was great
the
weather.
great thing is you don't have to take anything down if you don't put anything up. So
that's
we were ahead of the curve there on that. We decided not to put anything up. We just put the Christmas, and when I say we, somebody else put our Christmas lights on the outside of our house.
Your kid's other daddy. Christmas lights.
Your dad's Banya Daddy.
Banya Daddy put the Christmas lights on the house, and yeah, today's a day though. This is National Take Down Your Christmas Tree
Come
Day.
and take it. I'll take down my lights whenever I want.
Oh, by the way, if you have a real tree, I mean it's a real hazard to have that thing out now.
Yeah, it's dry as hell.
That thing is dry as hell, and it's like a kindling ready to just go up. You want to burn your house down?
No.
No, then get the tree out of there.
Okay.
Get it out of there. Are your trees still up, Scott?
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
this Saturday we're taking them down.
Today's the day though.
Oh, I thought you did a year-round one.
No, I should.
You should do that.
I don't know why I thought that.
I'd be down.
Well, one of them? I mean, you got 6 of them, right?
Something like.
Well, do you-
we have, I think, was it 3 or 4? One.
Yeah, keep one up, dude. Just ride it.
You
Do
know,
you know
you're not,
why?
It's not a bad idea.
Do you know why? It's always the 6th.
Oh, because this is like this is, oh, yes. This
Yes, please, go.
is some sort of Christmas moment. This is some sort of date for Christmas.
Well, because the 12 days of Christmas ended last night.
Okay, thank you.
No,
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Lauren's onto something, though. Isn't there something
the
like
Epiphany.
cool? Yeah, I was like, a cool word. There's a cool word.
Epiphany Christmas.
It's
right.
Three Kings Day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
It's the
Three
day.
Kings.
It's the day where the 3 wise guys visited
The Epiphany.
the baby Jesus.
What's up, baby Jesus?
Say that word a few times.
Epiphany.
It tickles your brain.
That's a great word.
Epiphany.
Epiphany. That's a cool name.
Epiphany.
Epiphany.
What? Like for
You call her Piff?
for a person?
What's that, Piff?
Epiphany Jones.
I'm Epiphany Jones, attorney at law.
What? The person will never be referred to like with normal syllables. Yeah,
Piff.
Somebody be
Epiphany Jones.
Kind of rolls off your lips like
Oh, you know what?
spit.
Today, by the way, today is not just
Epiphany.
Take Down Your Christmas Tree Day. It's National Smith Day. So today we celebrate people with the last name Smith.
Like Smith
Oh,
Jared from Sex
like
and the City.
Epiphany
So hot.
Smith.
Epiphany Smith.
Epiphany Smith.
I'm Epiphany Smith. What?
So take the Christmas tree down. Yeah, those real trees are too dry and not safe. So that's a real reason to do it. But if you're not ready to put your fake tree back in storage yet, I don't know. What's the next holiday?
Valentine's Day.
It could be a Valentine's Day tree.
And all of the Valentine's Day crap is out. And I'm kind of into it. I'm one of these suckers that I love Valentine's Day decor. I like hearts. So I went to World Market a couple days ago, and they had their Valentine's Day stuff rolling out, and I'm like, I'm into this. I'm Epiphany.
Oh, you're
Smith.
ready? You're ready for Valentine's Day?
I am.
By the way, you could actually eat your real Christmas tree. Somebody put out a cookbook. The book is called How to Eat Your Christmas Tree.
Oh, man.
Let me just stop you right there, okay? We don't need to be eating pine soup.
Well, you're crunchy.
I am crunchy, but I don't want to eat a tree. Not today.
Now, to be clear, nobody's suggesting that you shove a log into the blender and start, gnawing on bark. It's all about the needles, guys. It's about the needles.
Yeah.
You could use them like you would use rosemary or bay leaves to season your roasts and sauces. They apparently had a nice earthy kick, or I don't know. You got to make sure that there's no chemicals on there. You know, they spray those real trees with pesticides and chemicals. Or maybe, they sometimes put the fake snow on them. Don't eat that. That's bad for you. Don't eat that. This is for strictly untreated. I went out in the woods and chopped this thing down myself.
Yeah, organic.
Untreated, natural trees. So if yours is safe, it's a great way to maybe keep your tree out of the landfill. If nothing else, it gives you a hilarious line for your next party. I finally took my tree down. It was delicious. You know what it also is today? It also is National New Technology Day.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
National New Technology Day. But, Learn, you sent me an article saying 2026 is the year of analog.
Mm-hmm. I know. We are here, you guys. I said this all year, analog for life, and here we are. Now people want to go analog. This is it.
No, I don't think people want to go analog.
This is it. No. The kids are throwing out their phones. They're taking photos with 35 millimeters.
No kid is throwing out their phone.
Some are. The cool ones are.
What kid is throwing out their phone?
Probably some kid named
Zero
Jenna.
Kids.
All right.
I'll tell you what. I am
Epiphany.
willing to make a bet with you.
Okay.
My daughter is very creative. She's a picture taker, a Polaroid owner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all of this. She just inherited all my dad's cameras. My dad was a camera guy from the 80s on. Like, he's got a a camera that takes slides. He's got all these different
That's so
cameras.
cool.
None of them are like, the updated digital stuff. And my daughter got them all, and she was so excited.
Yeah.
I bet you $100 she takes 0 photos this
I'm
year.
going to need your daughter's phone number.
Like, he's got, one of those, nice... I remember I bought my wife, a nice Nikon.
Oh, she's got the Canon. She's got
back in the early 2000s, bought, because my wife was taking a lot of pictures, bought her a nice, Nikon camera.
Yeah.
And you'd go, get the rolls of film,
Yes.
and you'd open up the back, and you got, 25, 30 shots.
They're all film cameras. I taught her how to put the thing in there, and I'm sure I'll be asked again. And all of it's ready. She's got it all. It's all in her room.
Yeah.
$100.
Okay. Let me have your daughter's phone number.
I think there could be a balance. There could be a good balance between the digital world we live in and maybe throwing some analog type things in there.
Yeah, people are deciding not to do blogs anymore. They're doing handwriting journaling.
Well, so you sent this article over. It's ways that this one author suggests bringing a little more
tangibility,
texture.
Ah.
Texture and presence back into your daily routine. And number one is put pen to paper. Try swapping your notes app for a physical notebook.
Let's go.
Whether it's journaling or a to-do list, writing by hand helps ideas stick and carries an emotional weight that a screen just can't replicate.
True that. I did all my journaling in 2025 via a Word document. Just to switch it up. Hated it.
Hated it.
Going straight back to journal entry in 26.
I still write freehand every day.
There you go.
I know comics that'll be like, oh, I got a document. And I'm like, oh, man, I can't. My thoughts move too quickly. I'll lose too many things. It also feels like you're transcribing something.
Well, I also feel like when I actually physically write something down, it sticks up in my head more.
There you go.
It works way better.
It does.
You're analog, bro. That's great.
It does.
I also feel like there's it's coming right from my temple through my hand. When I type, I feel like there's some kind of disconnect. Maybe it's because I'm a slow typer also.
And it's so much easier to just delete your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You actually just scribble out something if you're if you don't want to have that. There's something about being able to just highlight a whole piece of paper and hit delete that is so unemotional.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Wear a dumb watch. Who's wearing a smartwatch right now?
I am. That's the one non-analog thing about me.
You got to get rid of it.
Okay.
Get rid of it.
Into the
You know what it is? It's anxiety inducing. Wear a dumb watch.
Okay.
Switch to a simple analog watch that does one thing. Tells friggin' time. It stops the anxiety-inducing, constant buzzing notifications. My heart rate's up. This is happening. I got a text message. I got a this. I got a that. You see, you can't. You had it in
$400.
You had it in the garbage for 30 seconds, and now look at you. Look at you.
Look at me. I'm the trash
Look at you. You're a
person.
trash lady. You're going through the trash.
Poseidon is wearing mine.
You lost yours?
I donated it in the ocean.
Which ocean?
Where was that? Dominican. That must be the Caribbean. Or the Atlantic? No, I think I was on the Atlantic side.
Gone.
That's down there with the Titanic, dude.
Down to that trench over there.
Sunglasses and an Apple Watch. Poseidon is balling.
Yeah, I wear my Apple Watch maybe like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I have
Why?
mine on. I finally charged it last night. I haven't worn it in probably 3 weeks.
I enjoyed
put
it.
it back on
once
today.
I set it up correctly, for me, where it wasn't dinging, you know, like
Right,
she's
that's
showing
the
me
thing.
everything.
The text messages and the
Yeah. Once it became a system in which I could control,
Right.
I was fine with it. I actually enjoyed it.
print your memories. Don't let your photos die in your camera roll. Printing them out for albums or corkboard invites you to actually revisit those memories and feel a bit nostalgic.
I still
Ooh.
print.
Yep.
Okay, so let me ask you this. We have, like I said, my dad took decades upon decades of videos and pictures. Okay, so we have all the VHS tapes. That's a pain in the ass enough to have to want to put on DVD and everything else. But most of it's worth it,
Like
right?
VHS, like camcorder.
A camcorder, like, you know, on the shoulder, all of our family vacations, me and my brother, you know, soccer games, baseball games, everything that we did. I mean, my whole childhood is on VHS.
Right.
And on photos. And you saw some of the photos at the funeral, and my kiddos put all that together, and they went through
You
album
said
after.
there were millions of photos.
Oh, dude, the entire basement, and guys, I'm telling you, the entire basement is filled with nothing but rocks and photos and videos. And not only that, but there's an entire shelf in the back end of it that has stacks, and they're boxes like this. They're slides. Because he made those slide wheels.
Oh, I got slides too.
Awesome.
Okay. So my mother now is like, I just get rid of them. And I was like, whoa, dude, Dad would punch me in the face if I got rid of these things. What are you talking about?
Thousands of slides and from my father that are in bins.
I mean, thousands and thousands of there's at least a few hundred wheels that are filled with slides all the way around. I don't remember how much they hold, but it's like 100 or 200 something. And I said, you know, I remember him showing me some of these. Some of these are from Korea. Some of these are from, different things from when I guess he and my mom first got together, like college years and some other things. And I said, well, what's the rest? And he goes, oh, those are all his parents. So my grandparents, slides and stuff that I've never seen. What do I do with these?
You got to look at them.
Can you send it off to a place and have them?
But now I got to get a thing. Now I got to get a projector because his projector doesn't
or you
work.
got to get a light box.
You're going to be
And
like
you got
Clint
that little,
Griswold.
and you have to have the ring. You have to have the glass little ring.
No, he's
and
got
a light box.
He's got a slide magnifier thing that is like perfully balanced. And you
I
look
love
at
that.
It. So he's got everything.
Christmas is the time of year.
You're in the fur.
Cheering the world.
Right. So,
It's just you crying with your little bonnet on.
but
on
that's
your
my
fur shawl.
Your foot's through the ceiling waiting for Mallory to
exactly.
come home and let you out.
That's the real dilemma here, though, Rizz, is I feel like if I look at them, if I go to the effort, look at them, and then see any of that kind of stuff, it's going to be far harder to throw out.
What if they're
That's
all
why I gotta look
naked
at it.
pictures?
But why?
Well, I hate that we talk about this off the air a couple of times. Like, you say you're not sentimental.
I think it's so much in my nature that I worked it out.
And that's so silly because, like, you're losing out on a part, in my opinion, you're losing out on a part of your life that is so special about being alive. And so, like, for me, if I found that thing, none of that would ever be thrown out. I would actually give it to people. Like, let's say you found like an aunt or somebody who was a kid in some of those photos. You can gift your relatives those things.
Yeah, you can't throw it out.
You can't throw it out.
Can't throw it out. Well, give it to your kids and let them deal with it.
Oh, see, and therein lies the issue.
See
You're
if
just
Epstein's
passing
in
the
any of those
junk.
photos.
You're just
But it's
passing
not
the
junk.
junk.
It's life.
But
Somebody
you can get-
captured
Maybe
their
it's
life.
to them it's sent. Maybe to them it'll be
I understand.
a project.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm sure I'm on the losing end as far as the majority of people's arguments go with nostalgia. But to me, there is a balance, and the majority of us are on the wrong side of the balance because I think it holds you back from just living now and thinking about the next minute.
Oh,
and
History is good to study.
I understand history is good to
Kodak
study.
Kodak has a nice slide and scan where you just put them through and you can start going through it that way.
Yeah, we have the technology. We'll have to go digital though.
Oh
Lauren.
my goodness!
I'm sorry.
You know what? I actually oppose this now.
Okay.
Like,
we're gonna have to go a little digital.
And here's why my mom goes. He never looked at those. If it wasn't worth it to him to look at them, why do we need it? And I
Well,
was
that's
like,
where you get your anti-sentimentality from your ma.
well, maybe.
I don't know, man. It made me sad when my grandma died because everybody was going around the house. It kind of honestly grossed me out. I get why some people it wouldn't. Some people were putting like Post-it notes on stuff the day we buried her, and I was like, this feels weird to me. Like we're divvying up the. And I get that has to get done, but everybody wanted like the blender or the, the computer in her computer room. But like there was a picture of my great grandma and grandpa, like it looked like the first picture ever taken, like a black and white. My grandma looked so young and full of life.
Nobody was smiling. Was it one of those no smiling pictures?
No, they were smiling. It was like their wedding day. They looked like
old.
happy, like they were young. It was like their whole life was ahead of them, and like. It was a moment captured in time of the people from which I sprang when I wasn't, like my parents' weren't even a glint in their eye yet. And it was like two young people who just started a life together. It was such a cool photo. And nobody had put a Post-it thing on that. And I was like, this is the most valuable thing in this house. Why? I took it, and I was glad I got it. But it was like,
you put your Post-it note on it.
But I think that I just asked for it. I said, if nobody wants this, I would like it. And my aunt just said, just take it. And then they raffled off the computer. I wish I was joking.
They wrestled over the
They did. They had
to
make offers. It was very funny.
Wow. There's a balance.
So for me, it's like I like that nostalgia sometimes of like, I think it's cool to look at. I think things are haunted. I like looking at old things. I think objects from the past.
I do like looking at pictures, honestly. That's the one area that I would. How many pictures do you have on your phone that you will never see again?
Oh, tons.
I look through them all the time. Are you kidding me? I go through and I go back and I look at all my old photos. Tim and I were doing that the other day because it was like the first time I had COVID in 2022. It was like, Facebook memories. And I took some photos because I was a mess that first time I had COVID. I was so scared I was going to die. And I remember how emotional I was. And so I went back to my 2022 folder and like looked at that time. And it took me right back to that terrible moment. I was like, oh my God, because you're alone. You're sequestered off to one side of the house. Nobody could be with you. I freaking hated that stuff. And we were kind of reminiscing about how awful that was for me. And so, yeah, I look at my old photos all the time, not for terrible memories like that.
Well, I was like, well, that's the healthiest example of this I've ever heard.
Thank you.
About 2004 through 2015 is all lost years because they're all on like old cell phones or computers that I can't use anymore, so they're just gone.
My friend called me, and when I was in Myrtle Beach, he goes, what are you doing? I go, just taking pictures of the sunset on the beach that I'll never look at or show anyone again. And he was laughing, and I go, it's probably like 30. If I went back through all of my phone, there are some pictures you will not look at. Right. And it's like, I'll take pictures like when I'm on vacation that I'm like, I might post these, but for the most part, these are just pictures of like sunset on a beach. The picture doesn't do it justice anyway.
An exact scenario, just like that. We were somewhere on a beach, and I was taking a time lapse.
Yeah,
a time lapse thing of the sun setting, and in the middle, I go, I'm never going to see this again. I'm doing this. I'm wasting my time. Why don't I just put my phone down and actually enjoy?
Yeah, I used like 2 of them. I put them in my stories or whatever, but I probably had like 37 pictures for the 2 that I used.
Does anybody save their stories like on Instagram?
They get archived.
No, I know, but like I always make like an album for like I do it for the Rizz Show too. Like I have a 2026 album, so anything cool that happens, like throw our stories in there just for memories. But I don't know if a lot of people do that.
I guess maybe we should this year make it a point to be a little more analog.
I like it.
Cool.
A little more, listen. You're not gonna go full. You're not gonna go full.
If you want to do it.
There's no way. It's not possible.
Report back.
It's not possible to go full analog. We live in a digital world.
Anything's possible.
It's not possible. I mean, you can go off the grid. That's fine.
I thought most people wanted to.
There needs to be a business where I can hire a guy for minimal dough, of course, where he can come in, look at all the slides.
You can. I'm sure there's.
and tell me the top 10%. Or just show me only the 10% that's worth looking at and saving. and digitizing.
We think you'll like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a slide guy? I got a slide guy.
Yeah,
We'll get
I need
this
a
slide
slide
guy.
guy.
Have you guys seen the product?
Here, take these.
I've been getting a lot of ads for it, maybe because of this, but it's like you brick your phone. It's like a little thing that just says brick on it.
Yes.
It's like a device you buy to basically, I think it'll like brick your phone for a certain amount of time where you can't get in it, and you have to like read a book or be analog.
But what if somebody needs to call me?
I assume that they have to leave a message, or maybe there's some sort of like, I'm sure there's some settings for emergencies. There'd be too much liability on them if they bricked your phone for 4 hours and you had a heart attack and couldn't call 911. I'm sure there's like, you might be able to program in certain numbers that can still get a hold of you, but for the most part, you can brick. It's basically time management is what it seemed like to me. But the fact that we're selling a product to just turn your phone off.
It's like a breathalyzer.
It says a lot about where we are, right? It says a lot about where we are as a society as far as self-control.
Yeah, we have none. We lack all self-control.
It's like the ignition breathalyzer.
Okay, and I'm glad he brought that up. I'm glad he brought that up because I do have something on that particular, like to blow start your car.
Yeah, right.
Now I know, Rafe, you've got a past where you've made some mistakes. Have you ever had to blow start your car before?
Oh yeah, dude. I had the old
interlock
in there, real sexy at a stoplight because it stops. It'll interstitially shut off your car. It'll just beep at you. You'll be driving, you'd be at like a stoplight in the Jeep. And I'd look over and there's like a real pretty gal driving an Escalade so she can see down into my car. And we're at a stoplight. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me and I hear, coo, coo, coo. And you got about 45 seconds to comply. It's like RoboCop. It's like Ed 209. Like if you don't, it'll shut your car down.
So you go from staring at the hot chick to go.
Yeah,
one
it's
second.
like, dude, it's like this. She's like looking at me. And I'm like, please turn green. Please turn green. The longest red light, and then the last beep. I just got to be like. And dude, you got to blow hard in those things. It is not like something. It's not something. So I either have to like go down into the floorboard with it or. Just owned it. I just owned it. It was my little, I call it the drunk man's flute. It only plays one tune. You pass.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. What do you think about all new cars being equipped with those?
There's some people that buy them and put them in their teenagers' cars. You can do it. You can just put them in if you want to.
I think it's a great idea. It's totally fine.
Are you okay with it?
Yeah, sure.
100%. Like, so every new car that rolls off, like,
you know what?
and when you start your car in the morning, you need to blow start it.
No.
If that reduces, deaths on the road, 100%. I'm for nearly anything that reduces unnecessary death on our highway. Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're okay with it? What do you think? Every new car, let's say,
I'm not cool with
starting in 2030, every new car that rolls out from Ford and Chevy and GMC, whatever, has got to have the interlock system.
And it's doing what it's doing with the drunk guy's blowtorch over here? What are we talking about?
In order for you to start your car and go to work in the morning, or if you want to go get groceries in the afternoon, you got to blow start your car.
No, I don't want to blow my car to go anywhere, so I'm going to say no.
Why is that?
What's the reason?
I just think that's unnecessary. It's like we've made it all this way to now.
They said the
without
same
having it.
exact thing about seatbelts in the 70s.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying no. It's not
Rafe?
what I want to do. I don't know.
I'm going to say no as well.
Well, I don't want to wear a
Even though
seatbelt.
I get the seatbelt argument to a degree, but I'm also like, I think you're going to get people talking about personal, like, why do I have to, I don't drink. Why do I have to blow start my car just because other people can't control themselves?
Because I want my friends and my family to live. I want my friends and family back that have lost a drunk driver.
So 34 Americans
I
died
have a
in
friend that
drunk
burned up
driving
in a
crashes
car
every
because he
single
couldn't
day.
get his seatbelt off.
This is going to be digital, so
And
it's
I'm like,
workarounds. Easy workarounds.
there's
We're going to have
people that make that
self-driving cars in
argument
no
too.
time anyway, I thought. Why do we need this?
Say what?
We're going to have self-driving cars in no time for everybody anyway.
Well, people that are saying no to the blow starts are saying no to the people that
that's
drive
me.
cars as well.
Well, yeah.
I'm totally against any of the extra
We don't
control
want it.
stuff. I'm out of it. I don't like
why
it.
I'm kind of I get it. I get why it would be a good thing to prevent anything to prevent
Well, for sure.
fatalities. Again, 34 Americans die in drunk driving crashes every single day. It's one person every 42 minutes.
Why not prohibition then?
But yeah, here we go. We're going to have 75. There was just a bill proposed to have a 75 mile per hour speed limit update for Missouri.
Sweet.
So it's
Way
like,
ahead of you.
So I mean, and I'm like,
all right.
Okay, we're doing that, but then we're saying we have to blow start our cars.
Well, the prohibition argument's a false equivalent, just because
I'm saying
I don't care what
you're
you
saying
do to
people
your
said
body.
the same thing about seatbelts. I'm saying people said the same thing about during prohibition. It's like alcohol's bad, therefore we must outlaw it because some people can't imbibe it without it ruining their lives. It's kind of the same thing. You're saying like,
but it's not, because you progress forward, and now you can drink and do whatever you want to your body. But
Right.
you aren't allowed. But you won't be able to get on the road and do it.
Yeah, you could still drink.
And endanger
You're
other
just
people.
not going to
So
be able to
there's-
start your car.
And the seatbelt argument was made because people don't like change, and we've done it this long, and blah blah blah. And then once it like proves that there's a lot more people alive and it's not that big a deal, then nobody argues anymore.
I don't know. Here's what I was thinking. Like, I get the spirit of it, and somebody did a poll on this. 67% of people support this. 67% of the people in the survey support putting alcohol impairment technology in all new vehicles. So, number one is reliability and false positives.
Yeah, anything can set that off.
So technology is prone to glitches, right? If a sensor malfunctions or produces a false positive, maybe you ate something that's spicy food, or maybe a mouthwash will trigger it.
it will.
Hand sanitizer.
They would tell you
Hand
that when you had
sanitizer.
one.
Hand sanitizer could trigger it.
When you had one, they would tell you, like, don't use Listerine, don't use any alcohol-based mouthwash. 'cause
Yeah, a
if you-
completely sober driver could be left stranded somewhere.
You can't have your kombucha anymore.
Well, let's assume. You always make that example. Can't eat a banana because that's got sugar alcohols in it as well. No, I mean let's assume the technology gets better than the crap that they have now. That's
Sure.
set
Okay, I'm
off
just
by
in
Listerine.
with the technology we have right now. Also, let's say, God, you're escaping a wildfire, or somebody needs to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And you got to go, hang on.
You've had red wine.
Well, so far the only arguments against it have been the extremes.
Sure.
No, I mean it's the simple thing of why put the extra little. I don't know. I don't need that because I'm not going to be drinking. I don't care for
Well,
it.
maybe.
And I also.
This isn't about you, though.
What's that?
This isn't about you.
Yeah, because that's me involved. If I have to start my car with
Well,
one of these.
mandating this kind of technology treats every driver as a potential criminal, so there's no presumption of innocence.
Yeah, so I'm just putting handcuffs on me for what?
Nobody's putting handcuffs on anybody.
Just-
It's a presumption of
these
guilt.
are such a reach.
Taking our cars.
Presumption of guilt. I don't think so.
Listen,
I think it's a safety feature on the car.
I told you, I'm on the fence here. I'm gonna ride both sides here, and it's okay.
I just
It's
don't
giving
need-
in to the people that have to do this, though. I mean, it's like, it's why we can't have nice things, right? So we're now, because of drunk driving, and it is a problem, and I'm sorry for it, and I'm sorry that you've had people that you've lost. That's
Why-
awful.
yeah, why should
but
you
it's
guys-
like, everybody, that's just, we can't do that. We can't like live our lives based on the bad ones that do it.
Why should
for
people
all.
who don't drink? So you guys don't drink. You have never. Scott doesn't drink at all. Moon doesn't drink at all. Rafe doesn't drink at all. Why should you be burdened with restrictive technology designed for offenders?
I'm just not worried about me. This is not about me, and this is not about my experiences with drunk drivers or any of that kind of stuff either. It's just about, here's a stat. X amount of people are killed violently on the road
I gave you
every
the
single
stat.
year. My family and friends are at risk of the same thing happening.
Yeah.
If there's a once all kind of thing, a safety precaution that can be put on the vehicles, and it's not presuming guilt of the drivers. I think it's just putting a safety feature on the vehicle for anybody that may take it.
Well, also,
That
mandating.
saves lives. I just don't understand how how an argument like, oh, freedoms and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, think about all the things that you don't have freedom-wise or whatever. Like, don't make that argument if you're not going to acknowledge it.
Listen, also mandating
everywhere else.
Mandating complex, sensor technology in every car is going to drive the costs up as well. So there's also a cost factor in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
The bottom line's important.
Here's the bottom line.
I'm
More people should be alive than are right now due to horrible highway accidents. And I just don't understand how you can really push too hard about your freedoms or 8 seconds to blow into something if you know that your neighbor's life could be saved. It makes no sense to me, guys.
We're also speaking hypothetically, so this is not something. This is not something that's happening.
Oh yeah, and I'm basically just I'm just.
So
saying
I'm giving you
thing.
arguments against, and these are arguments that are being made against this.
But I'm not even making the argument for a breathalyzer or whatever this
interlock.
Yeah, interlock. I'm making an argument just for anything statistically that helps save lives. I'm for it.
Well, what about this? So again, 67% of people said they support doing this. There are also a majority of people that support lowering the BAC limit from 0.08 to 0.05. So that's another thing maybe that is coming
Why not
down
just
the road.
zero?
Like not a not a lick.
Why
not
are
a
we
lick
splitting
alcohol?
hairs at this point? Like, if you're gonna just make it zero, if you're gonna do that, like, what? Because here's the thing. And I said this when I got mine, and I'll say it again. If they actually cared about public safety, there'd be cops sitting in the parking lot of every bar giving free breathalyzers to anybody who wasn't sure. They don't do that. They sit a mile down the road, and they write DUIs because it makes money.
That's profitability.
It makes money for the county. It makes money for the state. It makes money for the police department. And I'm not shorting the police department or trying to throw shade. That's the way it's designed. That's the system. That's the way it is. But it's never been like that. There's never been, if it was actually a public safety issue and they were worried about people, because you can kill someone in 3 blocks just as fast as you can in 3 miles. Why do we even why are we letting people just make a judgment call like, well, I had 2 beers 4 hours ago. Let me do that math real quick. Everybody thinks they're good to drive.
Yeah.
And I bet everyone in this room, you don't have to say it out loud. If you are a drinker, you've probably had a couple and hopped in your car and been like, I'm good. You have no proof of that. It's your opinion. You feel like you're okay. Or you're like, oh, I only had 2 drinks and I haven't had one in an hour. That doesn't mean your blood alcohol level's where you think it is.
Everybody metabolizes things differently.
100%.
Exactly. And what's the deterrent factor? Like you said, what was it? You got to get pulled over. How many DUIs you got to have before you get
Depends. Depends on the situation, really.
But I mean,
you could have one. If you hit someone, you hurt somebody, you can go to jail for a long time.
Yeah, and
murder.
somebody's already hurt or dead now.
California has the rule where I believe it's over 1 or over 2, and if you get pulled over, you have to pay the same penalty. It's like you have to go through the same tests, all that kind of stuff, the back to that school or whatever, as if you blow a .08, but you don't get a DUI, but you just get penalized. You still have to spend $10,000. You still have to get everything in your car and blah, blah, blah.
What are the numbers when it comes to cell phone-related fatalities?
Yeah, I don't know.
As opposed to
And junk
alcohol-related.
Like junk food kills way more
Distracted
people.
driving deaths. This is from
cars.
2023. 3,275 people killed in crashes involving any distraction. Yeah. So cell phone-specific death, around 400 to 450 deaths annually are directly attributed to cell phone use. And we've tried,
Yeah, listen.
Which makes the argument for the auto driver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my sister-in-law's got a Tesla, and they took out the auto drive feature because it bugged her out.
Really?
Freaked her out?
Yeah, freaked her out.
She didn't even want the option? That's
No, because it's a monthly service.
Oh, I see.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so
I
I guess
never
when
knew
you
that.
get it, when you buy a Tesla, it's like, hey, here's 2 months for free or whatever.
Really?
It is.
Oh, I thought you pay like an extra $10,000 up front and it's just you
Yeah.
got it.
No, from what I understand,
Oh, no way. Didn't know that.
I guess they have to-
maybe you could buy it for the year or.
That makes sense, though, because they're probably constantly refining the technology with that. And
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
has updates, just like our phones have updates.
Oh, they do have updates.
Yeah. Huh.
But she said that it was. I guess she had it on crazy mode,
What?
What's that?
Oh, ludicrous
like being
speed or-
aggressive. Like you could program it to be aggressive.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's
so like
crazy.
New York City
And
driver?
she said it freaked her out, and
New York mode, yeah.
Yeah.
well, because she let me drive it around, and I go, hey, where's the auto feature? And she said, I got rid of it. I go, oh, what the hell's? Then I'm just driving
What
a regular.
good is this?
Then I'm just driving a regular car, right? Then I'm just driving a regular car.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, this is
interesting
we were
argument.
all speaking, and it's a hypothetical thing.
Yeah,
These
that-
interlock things are not coming.
That'll
It's a
never
tough
happen.
call.
Not coming.
That'll
It's just
never happen.
It's an interesting debate.
It is. You're going to get a lot of freedom versus security arguments out of people, though.
And listen again. I told you I get both sides of it. I was given the.
Why don't you put a blower on your handgun?
I was given an argument that people were making again it, and I get I'm for it.
And I totally get both sides. I just have a blanket belief that, man, if it saves lives, I'm willing to to do a little extra.
It's not a hill I would die on. I will tell you that. I'm not really for it, but if the majority decided that was the way we're going, then whatever.
All right, listen, we got to take a break, but first, and this would be the first Team Rizz member of the day for 2026.
Wow.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
it is.
Be proud.
And it's a gentleman with a great name. And it's sponsored by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get all the details at hotshotsnet.com. From St. Louis, a gentleman by the name of Dan Zone.
Yeah,
Dan, I love Dan.
We're in the Dan zone.
He's a good dude, man. Good.
We're in the Dan Zone.
I love Dan Zone. He is a great guy. He comes to tons of shows. He always sends me like messages. Always a positive dude. What a great representative of Team Rizz to be the first
I'm
one.
glad he got
We
that.
picked the right guy.
And his brother Calvin. Calzone.
The
Hello. All right.
That's so good.
All right. Dan is
Son of
a
Brother Bone.
loyal listener who enjoys watching the show every day on YouTube. And which, by the way, I know we got new cameras on YouTube. Bear with us. We're trying to dial everything in.
Yeah, guys, how's that going? How's the audio and picture? We haven't. We can't figure it out.
We look like we are Civil War photos versions of
Okay,
ourselves. with the
we have
sepia tone.
brand new cameras in here. We're trying to dial everything in.
I'm sure everyone is handling it very maturely.
I see
yes.
the messages coming over, you dicks.
I kind of like it.
Dan says the show brings me joy. Love the crew. Love the humor. Appreciate the giveaways. All that stuff. Dan is a retired, born and raised St. Louis guy. Loves the blues and is a huge fan of the band Fish. Dan Zone from St. Louis, our Team Rizz member of the day. Gets super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, welcome back to the Rizz Show. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line. Oh, it's there for you. 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams. Yes, we're getting them dialed in. It's fine. We're working on it.
We're gonna leave them just like this.
Well, how do they look now? I can't see it. I mean, still.
It looked like we're in the past.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, kind of like it's a little dark. It's a little red. Honestly, it looks like we're in a submarine.
Okay, but it's getting better.
It's getting better.
Better
You know
than
what
yesterday.
You know that red light? Like we're hunting
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Red October right now.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah, we looked like powder yesterday. And today we look like we got a Facebook filter.
We were
on.
in the
Wondering how it's
sky,
gonna look.
and now we're underwater.
I think they dialed it in when the sun was up yesterday. So maybe by 9 o'clock we'll look okay.
Oh, yeah.
And these are like very expensive new cameras, and
Yeah.
they spent a lot of money on getting this thing right. And we're,
We'll get there.
we'll get there. It'll be fine. Gotta be fine. Speaking of driving, people still talking about hey, what if we had to blow start our cars, every time to get on the road? So you play this game with Tim. Learn when somebody drives like a moron, you always speed up to see who's driving and do a little guessing game before you get to the driver's side window.
no.
Everybody does that.
Everybody does this.
What do you?
That's hilarious.
Are you like trying to guess?
It
what
depends on
they're
the car.
wearing, Or a guy
no.
or
I want to
girl?
know sex, race, age. So what I do is like depending on the car. It's a very ism game. It's a terrible game. I'm like, all right, this freaking guy. I'm like, this is definitely like, let's say it's an Oldsmobile. It's like a 78.
Oh.
I'm like, this is gonna be some 95-year-old white dude, And so I like pull up to it and like look in, and if you get it correct, you get a point. And if you don't get it
that's a
correct,
fun one.
you're an a-hole.
But everybody plays this game.
Who's winning?
We haven't.
Racism.
Yeah, racism is winning. Very much so.
Racism wins. Racism wins again.
Keeps on winning. We try our hardest.
Yeah, but I was wondering if everybody does this.
Everybody does it.
And it's usually age. It's like, is this some old B? You rolling up to?
Do you ever go, it figures?
Oh, when you get it right, you're like, I knew it.
I always guess redhead.
Hey.
What?
Right on.
Yeah. If the car is chirping, if the driver is chirping, at you,
There's a big
redhead.
truck from Mountaintop Motors. I knew it.
Redhead. No, everybody plays that game, and it's okay. Don't feel guilty. You don't.
Okay.
I don't. It's we have only so much joy in this life.
That's
and this
right.
Is a dumb
Yeah,
game
enjoy
and-
it. Enjoy it.
I know it's too late, but I'm teaching another driver to drive who's about to get a license, and boy, it's too late. But you're trying to like really dial in your habits so you don't pass on the worst of you, which is what we're doing as parents anyway. But, I'm trying not to be vocal and be like, hey, look at this guy. Or what is this guy doing? That kind of stuff. Because I don't want my 16-year-old doing that. And every time he kind of sees something, he'll start to kind of chirp a little bit. I'm like, man,
it'll happen on his own.
I ruined it.
It'll happen on his own. Once he's on the road long enough, you figure it. He's going to figure it out.
Yeah.
You figure out patterns.
Figure out, who you want to be? Who do you want to be out here?
Who you don't want to be.
Right.
Hey, tell me if there's a correlation. I saw this video over the break. It's about rock and roll, and it's about mental health. And I'm going to play this piece of audio, and I want you to listen to it very carefully. Does this guy have a point? Listen to this.
Y'all want to know the real reason why America is absolutely losing its mind? Look at this graph. In 1995, there was about 40 rock and roll bands on the Billboard Hot 100. And in the same year, there was about 14 million Americans being medicated for their mental health. That's a lot of medication, probably too much already. But do you know what that number is in 2025? Over 45 million Americans are now being medicated for their mental health issues. And do you know how many rock and roll bands are in the Billboard Hot 100? 0.
Guys, we just figured it out.
We figured it out.
Cracked the code.
We figured it out, guys.
Yeah, we need more rock and roll.
We need more rock and roll.
My advice to you is if you're feeling like you had a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, or even a bad year, find some rock and roll music, crank that shit up, go start punching your pillows, go scream, go dig some holes, find a concert to go to, jump in a mosh pit, drink some beers, scream, run around, and let that energy out. Just do it.
Yeah.
We need rock and roll back in the mainstream before we totally lose it as a country. God bless you.
God bless you. I love it. And honestly, I'm sorry, Scott. The reason I love it is because the band Turnstile, and I know I'm a big simp for Turnstile this last year, but they make me feel better. And this is like a hardcore rock and roll kind of popish band, but I feel like they're more rock and roll than they are pop.
It is an interesting point that he brings up. 40. So back in, what did he say? 96 was it? What year did he say?
I thought it was before that.
Oh,
Y'all want to know the real reason why America is absolutely losing its mind? Look at this graph. In 1995, there was about 40 rock and roll bands on the...
Okay, 1995.
But you see, he didn't tell you 96. There was only 2 million people on medication, and there was 20 ska bands in the top 100.
Which came first?
But that counts.
Yeah.
Ska's rock.
Which came first, though? Happier people make better rock and roll? Or better rock and roll makes happier people?
Okay, so let's get everybody depressed, so then there'll be more rock and roll?
That was the 90s.
But everybody's depressed now and medicated. And
now
believe me,
Turnstile.
I'm writing in multiple rock and roll bands, and Billboard's not even on. It's not even on the agenda anymore.
Yeah,
it's not a game we're allowed to play.
Well, I think if we go back to 1967, Haight-Ashbury, right before 1969, lots of psychedelic drugs happening, right? So they weren't necessarily medicated with the anti-anxiety medication, but they were medicated in psychedelic ways. Then all this great music comes out. Summer of Love, 69, people are smoking weed everywhere, growing their hair long.
Okay, but you know what, though? The medication now is a lot different than that kind of medication back then.
Well, yeah, but the over-medication now, maybe that's not allowing anybody to even
feel
really
anything.
When you take,
that's why we need
acid,
this.
You're feeling stuff.
Everything.
You're
Yeah.
feeling everything.
When you're taking
This stuff is numbing you.
When you're doing acid, 11-minute songs make sense.
And maybe that's why the charts aren't working out, because people aren't feeling stuff when they listen to Goldfinger.
Yeah, now they're on the leveling, so Sabrina Carpenter is as high as I can get.
Yeah, that's the psychedelic.
I watched this guy's video, and it really got to me. I was like,
it's a great
correlation, causation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if one thing really has to do with the other.
Yeah.
And you know what?
We're throwing out a lot of evidence about cellular phones here, but sure.
With my band, I was like, we need to do a sad hour, because I love sad music.
Me too.
And I don't want to do a happy hour. You go out, when we play bars and stuff, we do upbeat songs. I want to take all of the tracks that we've learned, all the classic rock songs that are super sad, like Wild Horses from freaking Rolling Stones. And I want to have just an hour of sadness. Because there's something about that music, too, makes me feel good for some reason. Getting that emotion out.
Have you ever listened to, the radio and thought, why does every song sound so stressed out and repetitive these days? You're not imagining things. So according to a new study, pop music really has changed over the last 50 years. And not necessarily for the happier. So here's a lowdown on what researchers found after analyzing 260,000 songs from the Billboard Hot 100 between 1973 and 2023. The main takeaway is that American music has undergone a massive mood shift. Over the last 5 decades, lyrics have become significantly more negative. Specifically, the use of words related to stress, anxiety, and pressure has surged 81%.
Playing to the audience, man.
And the study found that lyrics are far more repetitive and use a smaller vocabulary.
The dumbing down of people mixed with the stress of the times, because a lot of musicians write of the times, what you're going through currently.
Yeah.
So here's where it gets interesting. They call this the crisis paradox. So you might assume that, during the toughest times, of the last 50 years. So let's say, the months after 9/11 or during, peak COVID time, music would get super dark and match the mood. But the opposite happened, actually. During those specific crises, the trend reversed. Americans started listening to music that was less stressed and more positive.
You had to.
And the researchers believe this proves we use music as a coping mechanism. When life gets too scary, we don't want our playlists to remind us of it. We want an escape.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what everybody always pontificates about, that music is an escape. And I 1,000% agree.
And surprisingly, the economy didn't have much to do with it. So while you might think a bad economy would lead to sad songs, the data showed that income fluctuations didn't really predict the mood of the music.
Well, think about the 1920s, like the crash of 29. I mean, they were doing the jig bug and all this stuff. Like
the jig bug?
The jig bug. What was the jitterbug? Excuse me. The jitterbug, and doing these like crazy dances. And the music of that time was like real jazzy and upbeat, but they were like in hell because they only were eating potatoes.
Right.
Follow me for more history.
I sold 2 of my kids today. I sold 2 of my kids today.
Did we just turn on the History Channel? Because that's sad.
Holy hell, that's sad.
I went to
Let's do the
public
boxcar.
school.
I sold my child. We couldn't feed him. That's sad, Margaret. I tell you what, that shuffle dance is cheering me up.
All right, let's do this.
The Rizzuto Show. Crap on celebrities.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we start with this. Jelly Roll is on the cover of the winter issue of Men's Health, beating his own stated goal by 3 months.
Okay, controversial statement here.
Oh, boy. What are you going to say?
Okay.
Because he used Ozempic, he can't be on Men's Health magazine.
No,
What are you going to say?
I think I know what you're going to say.
What is it?
I have a prediction. We'll see if I'm right.
Okay. And he's lost a significant amount of
Let me
weight.
write it down.
Yep.
I'm going to write down what I think you're going to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
So can I just say what the
Yes,
background?
yes.
So at the end of 2024 on Bunny XO's podcast, his wife, he publicly set a goal of being on the cover of Men's Health by March of this year. So he beat it by 3 months. Back to you.
You want to see my answer?
You say it. No, I wrote down what I think you're going to say. We'll see if I'm right.
He looks better fatter.
We need Jelly Roll fat is what I wrote
Wow,
down.
you guys are best friends. Is that what you both think this? Or you
No,
thought
I
that's
just knew
what
that's what
he
he was
thinks?
Oh, look, I wrote it down.
Looks better, fatter.
Jelly.
I knew that's what he was going to say. This happens to fat comedians. Like they get their health in order and they lose weight and everyone's like, no one wants a skinny Farley.
Are you talking about the Joe Piscopo thing?
Piscopo?
Joe Piscopo. Joe
Dude, Joe
Piscopo was
Piscopo
jacked.
ruined his career when he got jacked.
Yeah, that's what everybody
Carrot
said.
Top? Carrot Top got kind of jacked and
He's still Carrot Top,
still
killing
Carrot
it.
Top, but fell off.
No, I'm just saying, and I'm glad he's very healthy. I remember I saw Jelly Roll when he was
380 pounds.
Hey,
That's how much he weighs.
let's all take this in. Okay,
and I saw him try to climb like 3 stairs.
Jonah
And-
Hill?
Close your eyes. Here's the best example. Imagine a skinny, athletic Chris Farley.
Can't. Don't want to.
How would that have played?
That's what I'm saying. Like
He's a
that
bulldog of
happens.
a man.
That's what I mean. Like
Well,
a lot of times when
because-
when there's celebrities wrapped up in their weight or the guy didn't name himself Jelly Roll. He didn't have to do that. He chose to do that.
Well, Chris Farley was funny because he
He played into
played
what he
into
was.
his
Played
weight.
Body
and
humor.
had he not been fat,
He'd have been.
But that
David
also
Spade.
played into a
been-
lot of his mental health issues that took him at a very young age. Same thing with John Candy. You
No,
know what I mean? Like,
I know, and I'm very happy for the man's health. Again, I saw the man try to climb 3 stairs and almost die.
Right.
Because he was out of breath. And I had said to somebody, I'm like, this man is not going to make it to 50 because he was so overweight. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I feel like
You know
Post
what?
Malone
This is
needs
a
to
safe
gain
space.
200 pounds.
I saw the Men's Health, the cover.
Yeah.
And I went, whoa. Maybe it's because maybe because the face tattoos and he's lost a lot of weight in his face.
Right.
It just, I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah, you're
okay?
not used. You'll
I'm not
get used to it.
I'll get used to
You'll
it.
get used
I'll
to
get
it.
used to it.
Now listen, the magazine covers Jelly's amazing fitness journey. While the reporter met up with him at 380 pounds, he was already down 160 pounds from his heaviest weight in 2020. And when he stepped in front of the cameras at the end of last year, he weighed 265 pounds.
That's great.
It is. And he told Men's Health, when this journey started, I couldn't run a full mile in 30 minutes. Now I could put on a pair of tennis shoes, walk out the door, do a mile loop, and be back in 12 minutes, 25 seconds.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. So good for him.
Yeah, that's really neat.
In other health news, Seven Dust guitarist Clint Lowry is going to be sitting out of the band's European tour with Alter Bridge and Daughtry because of some family commitments. Clint took to Instagram, I guess, last night, and he explained that, he made some promises to his kids, some family commitments coming up. He also has to have some health tests, though, as well. So I guess earlier this last year.
Yeah, but you're taking that, so we watched that video this morning. You're taking that in such a negative way. It could be he just has a checkup
I
coming
hope
up.
so. Hey,
He may have
I love Clint Lowry. I don't want anything bad
He
to
may
be
have a
happening to him.
checkup coming up.
He's the best.
He is the best.
And, nothing to be, let's not blow the
Then
whistle.
why do we say health? I got some health tests. Everybody's going to think like, oh, God, we think the worst when you hear that. I hope everything's
Maybe that's
okay.
just a bad way of putting it, Clint.
Maybe it's a bad way of putting it, Clint.
I do like the fact that he said that he promised his kids he wouldn't tour that much.
Right. He's
Which
limiting touring.
Or maybe his wife's like, you ain't going on tour anymore.
Oh, my. Shots fired.
I
You're
love you,
staying at
buddy.
home.
No, he is. I see him all the time. We live
Yeah.
in the same area, and he's always with his kids,
I know.
which is very nice too. Very nice. He's a good dad.
So the band manager, Tim Tournier, I don't know who that is, he's going to fill in, and the trek starts January 5th. So that's why Clint will not be on the road at first.
You ever? When you really dig into that guy's story, they threw him out of the band Korn because he was such a disaster. Like sent him home.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Because he was such an addict. And the fact that he's, found religion and really changed his life
Right.
is something to applaud.
That is so awesome.
And he is talking about somebody that's jacked.
He is jacked. Tim and I saw him at the airport one time, and we were like, that's Clint Lowry. Like, we don't know him personally like you guys do, but I've loved Seven Dust for a long time.
We went to, remember our kids won that award, and we both had to go to the state capitol.
Oh, yeah, and had the shirt on.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, who's the guy there with the painted on shirt? Oh, there it is. That's fine. It's fine.
The black.
Well, I was in a suit. He was in a painted on black t-shirt.
Stranger Things. None of us watch it, right?
I watched it.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
You watched the finale? Okay, great.
finished it.
Because I want your opinion on this. So the finale of Stranger Things left many viewers dissatisfied due to numerous plot holes and inconsistencies. Critics, however, were highlighting the pacing issues throughout season 5. So did you watch everything? Like you are done with the whole thing?
Finished the whole thing.
So the finale appears to have prioritized spectacle over coherent storytelling, prompting mixed reviews from both fans and critics. Where do you stand with it?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was a good wrap up to a show that probably was meant to be one season and was so popular that they had to figure out a way to. Here's the way I look at it. And I think that people get all up in arms about this. It was a tribute to 80s movies when it came out, right? It was kind of part E.T., part It, part Stand By Me. It was all these young kids. They're all adults now.
Yeah.
So as the series moved on, they kind of started to pay homage to different things. They kind of got more into slasher films because the kids got older. It wasn't like the cute kid story anymore. And it's like, think about this. When you watch Nightmare on Elm Street 1 is better than 5,
Right.
right? Friday the 13th, 1 and 2, as horror movies get sequels, they get progressively worse. Almost. It's because we've already seen the monster. You know what's going on. Like, there's only so much you can do to reinvent the world. I thought, they introduced the new baddie.
So you're of the. It was fine.
It was fine.
That's what I saw,
It was
too.
a good
It
wrap
was
up.
fine. I saw a lot of mixed reactions, I think would be the word. I was talking to my son about this yesterday, and he was, he watched the whole thing, and he's like, Yeah, everybody's thinking there's going to be a secret episode that's going to come out.
And I have that too. So that everybody's thinking that there's going to be another episode coming out tomorrow based on the conformity gate theory, which is interesting. But I agree with you. There was mixed reviews, but the most that I saw with my friends that watched it, they were all like very emotional because of the soundtrack and the finale, etc.
So I looked this up and I took a bunch of different articles. And here's why people hated it. Confusing, and since you watched it, confusing villain motivations
with Vecna.
Right. The finale attempts to explain Vecna's backstory.
Sure.
But critics found it contradictory.
Yeah. It wasn't perfect, but it was fine.
And then there was
the cheesy trope moments. There's a specific scene where Dustin gives a valedictorian speech and wears a Hellfire Club shirt, resulting in the entire audience applauding. And the critics this is...
It was a tribute to the Eddie guy that died last
season. This is cringeworthy.
Yeah, but everybody said, how did he graduate? He didn't have enough time. And I'm like, isn't that every movie and show?
They said the moment feels unrealistic. Then there's Eleven's fate, the woke accusations, the pacing, the bloat of it. The lack of they didn't kill off more major characters.
Yeah. And the dialogue's a little stiff. I'll be honest. The dialogue is on the nose a lot of but I almost think that's on purpose because it's of its time of 80s movies where the dialogue was almost the emotion. I'm upset with you right now. It's
God, Scott.
I just want to know why they waited till the very last episode to bring the Harlem Globetrotters in to save the day because that was the most annoying part is they could have done that so much earlier.
And here's why people liked it. There's the D&D bookend, so they ended playing Dungeons and Dragons just like they began. The finale was praised for prioritizing human moments over spectacle. Steve finding peace and some of the other things that happened. I don't want to give too much away. Yeah. The music was great. Purple Rain, When Doves Cry, Heroes from David Bowie.
Well, Heroes is why they think there's going to be another episode.
They also focused more on relationships and as they changed from youth to adulthood on all the characters. It kind of honed in a lot more. And some of it was, because they're trying to squeeze so much into season 5. There was a resolution to the Nancy storyline about her finding her own autonomy and not just being fought over by two boys.
Going back to the why people hated it, people liked it because it didn't rely on shock value. Fans appreciated that writers didn't kill characters just for the sake, like Game of Thrones shock style.
They gave Barb her just due.
The relationships and all that, that's why my daughter and her friends all loved it. And they're the target, my daughter's the one who went up to Chicago to go to the Stranger Things pop-up and do all that kind of stuff. Had she been of age, she probably had Stranger Things tattoos, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a cool part.
She's the zone for it, and she loves the relational stuff.
It's an actual bridge between your generation of children and what Rafe said, which is for all of the kids of the 80s and 90s.
Okay, to kind of sum it up, if you take a little from why people hated it, why people love it. If you care most about the emotional journey of the kids and the friendships, you would have likely loved it. But if you're looking for airtight plot holes or airtight plot logic regarding monsters or wanted a darker, deadlier ending, then you hated it.
Yeah, and I feel like that happened. I don't think when the Duffer Brothers made it, this was supposed to be a mini-series that ended in season 1, and it would have been
fine.
It would have been probably the best thing that's come out in the last 10 years. But its own popularity, it becomes a victim of its own popularity. They got to keep making it.
I also think they waited. I think they stretched it out too long.
They were having to hide how developed the kids are.
Right.
By putting them in bag, I'm these kids are in their 20s now. And all the puberty hit some of them harder than others. And it's they showed flashbacks and I'm oh man, he was such a cute kid in season 1.
Yikes.
Puberty hits people differently. And it's I think that's why they wrote Bran out of Game of Thrones for a season. They had to let him get through puberty.
Right.
Hit that kid hard.
Yeah.
It's so cool having these shows where you do get to watch some of these actors grow up, though.
Sure.
We're watching Game of Thrones right now. We're on season 5. And so Bran is an adult. And I'm that's so cool that he was a little bitty kid in the first one. Anyway, Will Smith is facing some serious legal battles after violinist Brian King Joseph filed a lawsuit last week alleging that sexual harassment and that Will had a pattern of grooming. So the alleged harassment began after being hired in 2024, and he's alleging that Will Smith's Based on a True Story tour in March of 2025, he discovered a threatening note and some items in his hotel room that indicated a sexual threat of violence, prompting him to report the incident to tour management.
There's always been like...
Wait, what? This was in 2020. This is post-slap.
This is post-slap.
Yeah, this is post-slap. There's always been rumors of Will Smith being gay.
Really?
Or bi, right?
Yeah, there's always...
Like he and
You know what I'm
Jada.
talking about, right, Rafe? Like, there's always, like, simmering
He's got
under the
lawsuits.
surface.
Or
Now
there's
another
like
one.
guys that have come out and done interviews that said they slept with Will Smith.
And, like, the fact that Jada Pinkett Smith was sleeping with other dudes out in the open... I mean, it was understanding that he does his thing and she does her thing.
Right, they have an open relationship.
They have an open like he does his thing, whatever
never
he
heard
wants
that
to do.
before.
Yeah, it always like kind of simmered under the surface.
I guess
And
I've
every
never
once
been
in-
near the surface.
And every once in a while, one of these lawsuits would come out.
So this guy is seeking damages for mental distress, lost wages, asserting he wants to reclaim his narrative, support others who have experienced similar situations. Will Smith's attorney has firmly denied these allegations, calling them false, baseless, and reckless, and has vowed to use all legal means to defend against the claims. Do you guys know that Michael B. Jordan, I always think about this when I see his name, I'm like, I wonder if he loves being Michael Jordan. Like, take the B out of it. Like if he had loved being named after such a superstar. And he said he got significant teasing as a child due to his name being shared with the NBA legend, which almost led him to change his name to Bakari Jordan. So he said he was growing up as an athlete. People would constantly tease him about whether he thought he was the actual Michael Jordan. But he says despite the challenges associated with his name, he believes that they were integral into shaping who he is today, emphasizing the importance of his middle name, Bakari,
When was he
which
born?
translates to noble
I love
promise.
that dude.
When was
He's
he
like
born?
my age. He's like 85 probably. He's young.
It just
So
reminds
was
me
it-
of Office Space.
Was he named before Michael Jordan hit it big?
When did Michael Jordan hit it big?
That's
Right
all.
around
That's all I'm asking.
85.
Late 80s.
Late 80s.
He became a household name right around that point.
Yeah,
Oh.
it depends on where they're from. Is he from like the East? Is he from North Carolina?
He's 38, so he was born in 87.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
Big
the
Michael.
zone.
Yeah.
That's the
He's
zone.
in Santa Ana,
I
California.
mean, you got to be a basketball fan in 1987 to name
really
a kid
young.
after Michael
I
Jordan.
mean,
Oh, by the way,
my
But still.
realtor and one of my close friends, improviser, were in the middle of writing a film together. Is Michael S. Jordan, white dude from Tennessee. Like when I would call my mortgage broker, I'd be like, "Hey, you're going to get an email from Michael Jordan." It's not because I got several people be like, "Is this a bit, Mr. Comedian? Michael Jordan's your?" I go, "No, my realtor's name is Michael Jordan."
I think the alumni
Parentheses,
president,
white guy from
the
Tennessee.
alumni president over at CBC, his name is Michael Jordan.
Well, and you go by Michael Jordan. You don't do Mike Jordan. That's stupid.
Oh, by the way, Will Smith just put out a statement.
Oh.
I'm not gay no more.
Come on, everybody.
I'm not gay no more.
It's okay if you're gay.
I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. I will love a woman.
Okay, there. Will Smith.
thanks, Will.
Wraps that up.
Sarah Paulson has honored her late friend Diane Keaton with a tattoo featuring the initials DK on her wrist. And she says that she was the luckiest person in the world to have been friends with Diane Keaton. So just thought that was kind of cute.
I thought it was
I
a
thought it was
DK, Donkey
DraftKings.
Kong.
It could be
Oh,
DraftKings as
DraftKings.
well, whatever you want it to be.
You know, now with gambling legal, sports gambling legalized here in
yes.
Missouri, I thought she was getting in on the
Yeah.
Oh my
on the
gosh.
money train.
Well, I got the Goldfinger tattoo, but just the G and the F, and down at Le Bon Boucher,
Girlfriend.
they're like, "Oh, gluten free, huh? Gluten
Yeah,
free."
just-
Oh, yeah,
Like, no.
didn't think that one through.
In case you pass out, somebody
Just
needs to
in
give you
case.
something. Make sure it's gluten free. This man's got celiac
That's
disease.
right. This is kind of interesting. The classic cartoon Betty Boop enters the public domain this year. Not surprisingly, the horror movie version already started filming last year. And so there's some other properties that have hit the public domain after their 95-year copyright maximum is reached. And so the comic strip Blondie is up for public domain now. Pluto, who appears in 9 of new Mickey Mouse cartoons, has entered the public domain. Let's see who else is on here.
You know what
Dick
that
and
means.
Jane from the children's books. What?
Betty Boop porn.
Yeah,
Dagwood Blondie porn too.
for sure.
Blondie was a hottie. Dagwood made big fat sandwiches.
So prepare yourself. We called my grandma Betty Boop, so I can't get into Can't get into all that. And finally, Moon sent me this. There was a list of child actors who grew up to be something kind of normal. Okay, so think about it. You're a child actor. There's tons of them that didn't go on to continue acting. They went and got regular people jobs.
Man, you know what? This kind of list comes up. You see that kid from that Ned's Declassified show?
On the street.
On the street?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
sad,
yeah.
man.
And his co-star picked him up and put him in a hotel for a room.
And he's back on the street.
And he's back on the street. And people are taking selfies with him. Like, people are like, idiots are running up to this guy, and he's strung out, homeless.
I just saw a photo of Sean Astin trying to help him.
Wow.
Like Sean Astin, like without any photographer, somebody took a picture of him, like sitting next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy. He's a mess.
It sucks. Well, some of these people are not on the street, so let's talk about them. Barrett Oliver. Remember Bastian from The Neverending Story?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think he grew up to be? Like, if you think of that, like, what would he, in your wildest dreams, what do you think he's doing now?
Well, which kid was this?
This is Bastian
This is
from The Neverending
the
Story.
kid that ran, not Atreyu, but Bastian. He's the one that actually
Gets the book.
Yeah. He's in the book. He's in the attic in the school.
And then at the end, he gets
What
on the
is he
luck
doing
dragon.
now?
Yeah, he's on
I haven't thought
Falcor.
about this guy.
I think about him. He's so
You think
cute.
about him often?
Well,
I do. I
apparently
love
he was
The
he was
Neverending
also
Story.
in Platoon, right? I think he had one other credit.
Cocoon. not
What is he doing now?
Or was
Cocoon.
he? Cocoon.
My bad.
Way different movies, but
Other Coon. He is a printer and photographer. He even published a history of the Woodbury type in 2007.
I was going to
I
guess
can't
that.
believe it.
I was going to guess that.
What about this? Remember the kid from The Ring? David Dorfman. Very sweet.
Oh, little Davy Dorfman?
Little
What is he
David
up to?
Dorfman. You know what he's up to?
Little Davy.
Check this out. He would attend Harvard Law School at 18 and was one of their youngest ever graduates. He went on to work at the U.S. House of Representatives.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Nerd.
What about Peter Pan's son in Hook? So Robin Williams' son in Hook. I'm talking about Charlie Corsmo.
Oh, yeah, the kid that looks just like Johnny Venus. Like he looks like a relative to Johnny
Well,
Venus.
Johnny Venus.
Yeah.
He went on to do all sorts of things like get a degree in physics from MIT. He got a law degree from Yale. He was appointed to the board of trustees for the Barry Goldwater Scholarship in Excellence in Education Foundation.
is that the same kid from Dick Tracy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That kid.
Yeah, and I think that's
He's so
those are his
cute.
only
He
two
was a-
credits.
The kid from Dick Tracy?
And Hook, the son.
What about Paul from Wonder Years? Josh Saviano.
It's Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson.
We all know that.
Yes, he took 2 ribs out and he's Marilyn Manson. What about Danny Lloyd? We're just going to run with that rumor. No, he is a New York law firm lawyer, and he's been all over different types of celebrity brand consulting.
Wow, another nerd.
Danny Lloyd from The Shining. Sweet little Danny.
What is
Let
he
me
doing
guess,
now?
a lawyer, a nerd.
So he became a biology professor.
Oh,
Yep, you're
dang.
right. Correct.
So they're all nerds. I love
And
it.
remember Chunk from
Jeff Cohen. He's a
he's
lawyer.
an entertainment lawyer. He actually
He's also
represents
manager.
Data.
He's Data's manager.
Yeah.
Got him the role. They got him an Oscar.
What
What
about-
a great story.
The creepy twins from The Shining. What do you think those chicks are up to?
Oh, double mint commercials and
They're serving food at a Russian bathhouse in Jersey.
So Lisa and Louise Burns, the Grady twins, they're all grown up, and one of them, Lisa, studied literature. She became a lawyer as well. Louise became a microbiologist.
Holy smokes.
She shrunk?
And then finally, Peter Ostrom.
He's a vet. I know that one.
Who's that?
In
Are you
upstate
sure
New
about
York.
that? You
From-
sure about
From
that?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original.
Oh, the original kid
That was
is a
his only role.
veterinarian?
He became a veterinarian in upstate New York.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Correct?
1,000% correct.
Yes.
Wow.
I knew that
For
one.
Rizz.
That's neat.
Anyway, lots of cool nerds, former child actors, and that's your crap on celebrities.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Maddie B, who is a young rapper, is 23. Alex Turner is 40. That's the lead singer of Arctic Monkeys. Kate McKinnon from SNL is 42. Eddie Redmayne is 44. Danny Pintaro from Who's the Boss is 50. Jonathan is 50. Julie Chen is 56. Gabrielle Reese, she's 6'3", size 8 dress, size 11 shoes, dated Dean Cain and Deion Sanders in the 1980s, but married the stud Laird Hamilton in 1997. She's 56 today. Norman Reedus is 57. That's Daryl on The Walking Dead. Howie Long is 66. Nancy Lopez, pro golfer, is 69. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Friggin' Bean, is 71. Trudy Styler, that's Sting's
Sting.
other half, is 72. Kim Wilson from the Fabulous Thunderbirds is 75. And Lou Holtz, the legendary Notre Dame football coach and former ESPN
He
analyst.
is. He's in his 90s. He's got to be.
Almost. He's 89 years old today.
Today's porno birthday, which being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Shelby Mine. Shelby Mine. That's Myne. And today's birthday girl has been in 504 fine films, including 72 cheerleader nurse orgy. 72 cheerleader orgy. Then you have 75 nurse orgy. Got it. American Housewives and Heat. Analyze these.
Whoa.
Who's got beaver fever?
Who doesn't?
Bongs and thongs. Not Citizen Kane, but Citizen Pain. Flesh Peddlers 4. Horny Henry's Mexico Adventure. Trailer Trash Nurses 2. And who can forget a role in 1999's Psycho Biker Sluts from Hell? Shelby Mine is 52 years old. That's porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities.
Rizzuto Show, traffic and weather.
We got through it, guys. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. 6-ton fun facts. The funniest items we got stuck up our butts last year. Ladies, you're not alone. Pornhub says women are watching more than ever. And a new trend, letting mom manage your online dating accounts. Ugh. So one of us over the break did a little dining and dashing. Looking at you, Lauren.
I
Can't
did.
believe it.
I accidentally dined and dashed. Now let me explain.
Moving on.
Okay.
Nope, that's it.
Moving on.
You ate food and you drank at a coffee shop. You didn't pay and you left.
So this actually is like a too lame thing. So I have a new friend.
Look at her, new friend.
It's so hard to get new friends when you're 40 because it's complicated. And I legitimately asked my new girlfriend, I said, I would like to be friends with you. And she's
Did
like,
you make it weird?
well, no, she was ready for it because we're very similar. It's going to be a great friendship. So I asked her over the break, I'm like, I'd really love for us to like become friends and I'd like to like take you out on a date. And she was like, oh my gosh. So we went to a new spot. We went to Telva in Webster Groves, which is a coffee shop and breakfast eatery that's owned by the same.
Supposed to be very good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very good. It's owned by the same couple that owns Balkan Treat Box. Okay. And so she was like, and this woman's also an implant. Or transplant. She used to live in Minnesota. Implant. She doesn't have implant. Transplant. And she moved to St. Louis. She doesn't know a lot of people. So I was like, I want to be friends with you. So we went and met at Telva, and we got there at like 1:45, and we were talking. We're giving each other like the fast-paced life story of each other, right? So we're like, here's what I've been through. Here's what I've been through to get up to now. And so we are just talking and oversharing like you would not believe, okay? Well, we had ordered coffee. Like before she got there, I ordered her a coffee that she wanted when I sat down at the table, okay? The server never came back to the table because it was like crazy busy. And I just left the table because I knew we were going to get food. So she and I start talking. We're going through our coffees. Sooner or later, it's 3 p.m. And we look around and it's like kind of emptied out, but there's still people around. And I go up, I'm like, we're going to order some food. And they go, oh, actually, we just closed at 3. And I'm like, oh my gosh. We felt terrible because it was like 3:05. So we decided to go to Balkan Treat Box and we left and got in my car and we went and ate.
Never paid.
So then I go, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail.
They got me on camera.
I call
You're going to be
Telva.
put on Facebook as a
Dine and Dasher.
As a Dine and Dasher. Shamed.
Shame. I call and I'm like, I was just in there. I'm so sorry. I bought 2 coffees. I did not pay for them. And they were very sweet about it. They're like, we actually closed your tab out. And I'm like, well, reopen it. I want to pay. Like, absolutely not. And anyway, so I paid.
Well, that's nice.
And they were very complimentary of a person not actually stiffing them.
Yeah, they closed this weekend, though.
Yeah, they closed. They're gone.
They're $15 short of making rent.
Restaurant business is tough, and I'm barely making it.
$15 short of making rent this year.
I was like a
month.
nervous dude, though, with this new friend. I'm like, oh, God, I'm not paying tabs.
What's the context of how, you mean, without giving her identity away,
Yeah.
can I ask? Like,
No, I'm sensing a new Thelma and Louise here.
It is. We are off the cliff.
What is the context of the, like, have you meet this person? Like, what is their...
This is a partner that I met through the radio station. And I was like, I don't want to make it weird. So after the promotion, I waited for the I waited for the promotion that we were a part of to be done. And I was like, because I didn't want her to think I was trying to get more money out of the the business.
Right.
And so I waited the appropriate amount of time and I said, hey, I'm not trying to make this weird, but like just getting to know you through the promotion work that we've done. I'm like, I really like you. And I'm like, I would love to be your friend. It was so lame. But it's like, how else do you ask somebody to be your friend? And I don't know. And I asked her to coffee. And
But did you
she said
say,
yes.
do you want to be friends?
Yeah, I was like
You're like you're 6 years old on a playground.
I wish I had the text saved. I
Check
said,
yes
listen.
or no.
I was like, I'm really hoping this isn't weird or
Hey,
too
now that
much.
the promotion's over, pick a color. BLUE.
For real.
Pick a number 1, 2, 3. Will you be friends with me?
That's exactly how it was. But she's totally down and cool, and I'm so happy
That's
about
great.
it.
That's
Yeah.
great.
It's tough making friends as an adult, you know?
It is. It's weird. It's like
Especially
awkward
when
no
you're a
matter what.
criminal.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
obviously
what I'm
a
saying. You
criminal.
guys are Thelma and Louise. You're going to go across the country just dining and dashing at local coffee shops. No, I bring it up because have you ever intentionally lied about the number of limes in your bag at a self-checkout?
No.
Eh?
No, I usually no.
People do try to cheat the self-checkouts.
Okay, I haven't lied
just
about
to
the
save
number.
like 40 cents.
Listen, I haven't done the number of them, but if like you get like an organic lime and you just ring it up as like a normal.
Dang, what?
I never want to hear you complain about food prices again.
I know.
Yeah, no
well,
kidding.
Well, I'd like to get a 42-inch screen TV and ring it up as a banana.
Yeah.
You're probably
4011.
sampling grapes.
Same
too.
thing.
I do
I don't know.
sample
I
grapes.
hit
You
some kind of
thieves.
We've talked about this.
I hit some kind of algorithm on Facebook, not Facebook, on YouTube, where I'm just being fed videos of people being caught stealing at self-checkouts at Walmart.
No kidding.
They're oddly specific, right?
Yeah. That's a zone.
Like they got all these scams where they'll scan something else and just put like they'll scan like a banana.
That's why
But
they're
really
always-
buying like a.
That's why they're always staring at
TV.
me. Every time I was just at Home Depot or something, and they're like the monitor. I don't know what you call it, but like because they're not a cashier, but the monitor that's watching those. It's one guy. I'm the only person in Home Depot, and he's like watching me get the batteries.
Well, you got to
watching me scan the
you
thing.
got a certain
You look
look.
like a criminal.
You got a certain
what am I
look.
trying to
You're looking too cool when you're rolling into places. You need
But
to,
you know what pisses me
Lame
off
it down.
about that is I'm like, why isn't this guy just scanning me out?
Right,
He's
yeah.
standing there,
Not doing
watching
anything.
me do a job that I didn't get hired
It's a
to
great
do.
point, Rafe.
Yeah, you know where these barcodes are before I do.
You don't
love a
trust me,
self-checkout.
then just come check me out.
it's for me like playing with your, like your little kids' toys whenever you had like the little scanner, like the whatever the brand is, Little Tykes or whatever. That's what I feel like again. I feel like I'm playing
No,
with
for me,
equipment.
I'll choose self-checkout all day, just so I don't have to interact
Nice
with
to not
somebody.
engage. Yeah.
different strokes for different folks.
I know.
It's me.
Would you wait on yourself at a restaurant too? That's basically what you're doing.
I would.
If I was given the option.
If you're given
And I
the
wouldn't pay
option, you would
myself.
come up to your family,
How
all
can I
your
help you?
in-laws, and be like, "What can I get
You
for
guys ready for appetizers? Yes, I would.
You'd write it down, ring it in yourself. You would
If-
do all that, and still.
You could kind of
Go
do
back
that
there
now.
and
Like
make
you
it.
could scan scan the barcode. What do you want? You put it in the.
You got to run all your food.
Well, you just got to stand up and go over to the little shelf when
You got to roll silverware.
when your phone buzzes.
To be honest, the only thing I don't like doing is cleaning I don't like busting my own table. Like I wish I could just leave it and
Well,
walk.
okay. Let's get to the
Yeah.
stealing
You
here.
did.
So, report looked into stealing at self-checkout machines, and more than a quarter of people admit to taking an item without scanning it.
I haven't
More
done
than a
that.
quarter of the people.
So it's a loss. Oh well, I guess maybe not. I'm sure the stores have a good analytic system on where their losses are, and if they're losing, if people are stealing things through these, yet they're still around, they still must be making money on it.
Yeah, they're doing a
Saving-
risk.
or-
They got a risk management agent that's
Right,
like,
right.
for every bag of dog food stolen, that's healthcare benefits. We don't have to pay a worker.
Over
Yeah,
the
right,
break,
right.
we were at a Kohl's, and we're walking in the door, and I guess they got these carts now that if you don't scan something, the carts will stop at the door.
Whoa.
Have you seen those?
No, but that's rad.
Yeah, that is neat.
Bert, it just puts the brakes on.
It puts the brakes on the cart.
That's great.
So if you have something that still has the tag on it,
Honestly, I'd rather that than some giant beeping because then I'm looking around
and
looking
they'll
like
go
an
through the
a-hole.
things that would normally beep, but the cart will stop.
Or getting home. You ever got home with an ink tag on something?
Oh,
You
Yes.
paid for it and they
Best.
forgot to take it off, and
then
they're
you
just
gotta,
like,
I paid.
I think there's like a shirt in my closet. I'm saying I'm just never wearing that. I'm never going back to that Kohl's.
Just cut it off.
Well, so there was a woman with a vacuum cleaner trying to leave the store, and as Amelia and I were walking in, and it was an older woman, and the woman's cart just stopped, and Amelia goes, "Let me help you with that." I go, "You just helped a woman steal a vacuum cleaner."
Yeah,
she
meals,
lifted it
my
up
people.
and took it outside
really?
for her.
Oh, that's great.
She goes, what?
Was this after the Russian bathhouse?
Nice.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Complicit in theft.
You helped a woman steal a vacuum cleaner. She was a nice old lady, but that's who steals.
Yeah, old people can get away with stealing.
Well, and you know what? Surprisingly, the ones who are more likely to steal from the self-checkouts are not like poor people. 40% of people with a household income of $100,000 or more admit they've stolen something at least once.
Dude, it's the plot to Dirty Dancing.
And why do you think my mom is always doing the laps at Kohl's? You should see her house. It's filled with candles and Izod shirts.
The plot of Dirty Dancing is
Lot of air
everybody
fryers.
thinks that Johnny is stealing from the resort, when in fact it's this old-ass little couple who's acting like they're willy-nilly in it on vacation.
Well, and this
Get
drops.
over yourself, old
so
lady.
40% of people with household incomes of $100,000 or more admit to stealing something. That drops to 27% for households making $50,000 to $99,000, and then there's 17% of people making less than $50,000 that they have. Now, this is all self-reported, so maybe rich people are more honest about their dishonesty. I don't know.
Man, I wonder if this is something I still instilled in myself or maybe my upbringing, but for some reason, I feel like even stealing the smallest thing is
Me
just
too,
like
man.
ultimate, karma or whatever.
I'm not worried about the karma. I'm just worried about getting caught.
Oh, I don't care about that as much as I feel like
Well, the karma too. that plays into
I'm just asking.
the dishonesty of it.
I'm just forcing the universe to be against me. I'm just asking for it. It's just
Yeah,
like
no,
this huge-
I 100% like if I do this little thing, I could get hit by a bus because of the karma.
You will get hit by a bus.
I just feel like
yeah.
it's like a blessing blocker.
I'm putting it out there. I'm putting bad stuff out there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I just would.
I don't want that.
Would never steal anything, no matter how small. Dude, I told you, I still feel horrible. I stole some sunglasses or something. This girlfriend in high school was like, "Let's walk out with these sunglasses out of Target," and I don't even know. I may have taken it back. Like it's still it haunts me to this day. I was like a 16-year-old kid, and I am still totally haunted by that one moment. Like I can't believe
You gotta let go, man.
I did that.
Why are you nostalgic about that, but not other things?
It's not nostalgia.
I don't care about my great grandparents, but those sunglasses
You know what?
really get under my
Dude,
skin.
On the instant feedback,
I
Courtney.
feel like it was just. I'm just asking for it.
Courtney, on the instant feedback, if there's an issue with an item and it won't scan, it's going right in the bag. I'm not waiting for an employee to come over.
Well, and
not
that's-
my problem.
That's true. If it doesn't work right, it's free.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that was the policy.
Honestly, we need to get
policy.
things moving faster in this world, and why can't that be an efficient take? Like I had a situation that I had to go to PetSmart the other day to get the cat's new scratch post. And of course, I grabbed the stupid scratch post that doesn't have a barcode on it. And then the guy's like, hang on, I'll go get it. You know, and I'm like, I got places to be. I
This
had
is
a
not-
pickup at a dispensary
Oh,
that
it's
I had to
free.
get to. Okay? I don't have time for this. Just let me walk out. I donated to the cats, at
Dude,
Petco.
I was at the airport just buying a bottle of water for the plane, $5. Already pissed about that. Self-checkout at one of those like Hudson News places.
Yeah.
And there's
Oh,
like
right.
37 questions. I don't want to answer 30 questions to buy a water that you're already overcharging me for. The lady even heard me like griping under my breath. I'm like, no.
You missed your flight.
Yeah. And she's like, I know, that thing asks you so many questions. And I'm
What
like,
questions? Like blood type?
do you want to round up for this? Oh, do you want to sign up to be a Hudson News Reward member? Do you want to... Are you okay? Is this the purchase? Are you approving this purchase? Is this all of the items in the
Are
basket?
you being human
Do
trafficked?
you want to? What do you want to pay? Are you under duress? So who did you vote for in the Gore Bush election?
Did you
And I'm like,
answer
why
the
do you care
previous
about
question?
this? I don't.
I would like to opt out of all roundup questions. Any of those? Wouldn't it be nice if we all had like an iPhone like settings thing where we just opt out of ever having to be asked, "Would you like to round up?" Because then it basically. There's always a second one that's like, well, you like to kill puppies? You hate
What?
children? I mean, that's what it says. Like, some of the, he's right on those full screens too at the Hudson News. Like, it's a full question. It's not just want to round up for the firefighters or for the
No, it's like
whatever.
a paragraph.
Yeah,
you
and
gotta
it
read.
like explains to you how bad of a person you are if you decide not to give them 6 cents.
So you're for kids with cancer, huh?
That's what I mean. I'd like to
You're
opt out.
pro childhood leukemia, huh? All right, well, let's do this.
They constantly portray abnormal sexual behavior as being normal.
Come on.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
They glorify unnatural sex acts.
The Rizzuto Show. Sexy time fun fact.
And it's sponsored by...
Patricia's where fun and fantasy meet.
For those of us that are married in this room, we're all still married today, right?
Yes.
Oh, let me call my husband.
think.
No. Yes, of course.
All good. No
All good.
papers from yesterday served or nobody. Nobody
Not yet.
Seems good.
has any announcements to make because yesterday was D-Day, Divorce Day.
Whew.
Statistically, yesterday was the busiest day of the year for divorce inquiries.
He was in a really good mood yesterday too. Like over the top good mood. What's up with that? Maybe I'm getting served today.
Maybe.
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 you got it.
So relationship experts say the holidays act like a pressure cooker. You know, couples try to hold it together for the kids or for, the family dinners. But once the tree comes down, the gloves come off. The desire for a fresh start isn't just about diets, it's about life partners. So the first Monday after the holidays is Divorce Day. We all made it through. Whew. All right. Were there anybody have any major arguments over the holidays with their significant others? We made it through pretty unscathed.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
We did pretty good. Rafe, you and Tina, everything cool?
We're good. There's always going to be there's a lot of like moving stuff going on right now, but we're not fighting. It's more just like, hey, we got to throw this out. Well, there's a lot of like negotiating.
Yes. And
clutter.
listen, moving is very stressful in and of itself.
We're also designing a bathroom, which is like, and dealing with the
heard.
Most of us is like a contractor thing. Yeah.
We heard the voicemail.
I know. Heard the sad voicemail of us being like, of whether we need to get a shower head that comes with a valve or not. A 30-minute conversation that I had on Christmas instead of enjoying myself.
What was the decision?
You got to get the valve, dude.
All right.
The valves are expensive, dude. Kohler tried to charge you $700 for a valve. No, thank you, Kohler.
He left us hanging.
Might I suggest the overhead shower? Did you do that?
That was the conversation she got, was whether we're going to do rain can or not.
We got the rain one.
We got to have a wand. Got to have a wand to wash the dog.
Anyway.
There's a lot going on.
Anyway.
There's a lot to be discussed.
But you're fine. You guys are fine.
Yeah, we're fine. No blowouts.
No blowouts over the break. You and Tim, all good? No blowouts over the break?
No, I was thinking like it was quite peaceful, thankfully, because we had a lot of people at our house. We hosted this year, so he had to deal with my crazy family. His family came in town. We had a cocktail party for the neighbors. Had some friends over for
we didn't even have any like petty arguments. Like usually my wife and I bicker.
Yeah.
You've all seen it. But none of that. And in fact, Sunday night, my wife turned to me and she goes, I really, really enjoyed having you around.
Nice.
And then we shook hands and I said, I'll see you next Christmas.
See you next year.
Right on. Good for you.
That's romantic.
It was all right.
Was she drinking or?
We were both completely sober.
Oh, wow.
It was lovely. You and Mallory, all good, nothing?
We have not had like an actual argument since 2018 in Nashville. Like I could tell you exactly where it was. The kids could tell you too.
Toby Keith's
You're like
Bar
George
and Grill.
Clooney.
It's like a moment. Yeah. No, it was like a very particular moment. And
You haven't had an argument.
we have not had. No, I mean we have not had an
You guys see
argument.
each other maybe once a month?
No, dude, we're just like super easy. We gotta. We're vibing.
I feel like there's something bubbling. There's something bubbling under the surface.
Oh, we have to get it out. Like I told you guys before, like Sunday mornings when we're having our coffee and reading
The airing
paper,
grievances.
all of a sudden my brain will start going off, or his will. And we will air the grievances about every Sunday now, and I like that actually because you got to air it out.
You and Allison, no.
Yeah, we did great.
You did
We
great?
got
Okay,
through it all,
fun.
and that's with a ton of people in our house and everything.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
She moved out.
We're just constantly talking. We're constantly talking. Like there, you know what I mean? Like there's always communication.
Sometimes that's a bit too much.
Yeah, not for us. Like it works, dude. We just do not allow opportunity for resentment to grow.
Yeah, that will kill a relationship.
Yeah,
for sure.
we just do not allow that. It's a priority to always communicate. So if there is a grievance or anything, like it's just like very, very pleasantly handled immediately.
She did ask for a lawyer's number yesterday. I just chalked it up to we're working on our estate planning.
Life insurance. She put out a new policy. What's going on over there?
It's estate planning.
I did get a call about being a witness of some sort.
Did you really?
I didn't know what. Yeah, for a Mrs. Rizzuto.
Oh God. We have a deal, you and I.
I know.
What?
I told him that.
So okay, good. We all survived. Our relationship survived. All good. All right, so a writer at the website defector.com, which is a site I always have bookmarked, defector.com. They went through the government's official database of ER visits to find the funniest things we got stuck inside ourselves last year.
Oh, man.
Let's have this conversation.
So these are the funniest things we got, and these are official documents. The people went to the ER with these. They have 50 different items. I'll give you the top 20. The following items were removed from somebody's rectum last year.
Got any classics? Like Matchbox car? That's what I
Is your butt taken
like
into
Matchbox 20.
The entire band.
She got out of town. Sure, you had Rob Thomas in your ass.
I'll just go. Maybe there's some classics in
wasn't
here.
that Jackass? Wasn't that the thing that
Yeah.
Steve-O refused to do?
Steve-O refused to do that. A turkey baster stuck all the way up.
Yeah, that's not even clever.
Yeah, but you know what, Rafe?
What?
It was stuck so far up that they couldn't get it out. Like the person had to go to the doctor.
That's great
to get it out.
I want to hear
Like a
something
little
cool.
tip.
Okay, all right.
Show me 14-pound bowling ball.
A wine stopper. So I'm assuming that's a cork.
That's essentially a butt plug. I don't know if I can say that word on the air, but isn't it?
Yeah.
A cork?
Yeah.
Well, you have to have a retrieval handle.
Well, no, I mean, but normal ones
corkscrew's
do.
A shampoo bottle.
Oh.
The guy claimed he slipped in the shower. Sure.
Whoops.
Well,
Man.
Nails and screws.
I slipped and fell drawstring purse down on this Pert Plus bottle, doctor.
A highlighter.
Okay.
A baseball.
And
Now we're talking.
And
Now we're getting somewhere.
The guy said he
Wow.
the guy said he just wanted to, quote, see what it felt like.
Yeah.
The baseball? Have you seen my baseball?
Doc, I gave
Yes, I have, sir, on
That's
the X-ray.
phenomenal.
I
That's
gave myself the high heat.
Can you imagine?
Give him the heater, Ricky.
Assault of SWAT.
what
you-
base is that?
Can you imagine what preceded this? He
What base is that?
probably started with a golf ball.
He worked his way up.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. What preceded the baseball?
Golf ball.
Tennis
and then?
ball.
You
Ping
think
pong
with
ball,
tennis?
golf ball.
Wiffle ball.
I
Racket
want to see
ball.
what the fuzz feels like.
What's bigger, baseball or tennis ball?
The baseball is
Baseball.
slightly,
Circumference?
slightly bigger.
Slightly.
And no give. Tennis ball.
And
eats.
laces out.
Yeah, you can fold up a tennis ball if you really need to.
Yeah, baseball's pretty, rigid.
Solid,
God,
baby. Solid.
Again, the guy said he just wanted to see what it felt like. A pair of pliers.
Oh.
Now, the guy said he was using them to retrieve a sex toy.
I was going to say,
and
was he chasing something
And the
else?
pliers also got stuck.
Yeah. We give him a pass. That's all right.
No, it's not okay.
And I got a lasso up in there.
Maybe you seen my
All
leather.
retrieval items. I got a lasso, then 6 pairs of tweezers.
It's like the junk
The
drawer up
harder I
there.
tried.
Yeah, junk drawer. A bunch of marbles. A coat hanger. A penny. A sandal.
Oh, you know, like a flip-flop or a Birkenstock?
I don't know. It just says a sandal.
What do you mean a penny?
A sandals resort.
How can that not come out on its own?
It would.
I know.
Yeah, if it
I
maybe
passed a
goes
dime.
sideways.
I passed a dime when I was a kid.
Yeah, but if like,
What do you mean sideways? I mean, come on. Like,
well, if it's like, what if it turns on its side and kind of?
I mean, it's still
Then
gonna
it's
get,
not lucky.
it's still gonna get pushed out.
And do you get the
In the
little
same-
coin paper thing and sit on it? So that way it comes out in perfect, like 50 amounts or whatever?
Somebody wanted somebody to go digging for the penny.
Oh, you think some of these people actually go in?
Wait a minute.
I think
What
the
if
penny guy did.
Somebody has I want you to turn me into a wishing well.
it could have been one of those last minted pennies? He's like, you're not going to get this from me. And
That's
he
right.
shoved it up there.
Oh man.
You want to smell this scent?
I don't know, man. I just think that that's coming on its own.
Maybe it got lost. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
sneaking Lincoln.
What? A sandal. A sandal.
Had to
That's
be a flip-flop.
ridiculous.
Oh, salt life.
Folded flip flop.
Yeah. Like a, like,
Yeah, kind of cone it in there.
yeah, you-
Shower slide.
how you eat pizza, you know? Like
Yeah.
A doorknob. A doorknob.
Crystal doorknob.
Seems
Ooh,
reasonable.
those are-
vintage.
Those are worth something.
Yeah.
Some of those doorknobs, you know, if you're into like plugs like that, like some of those probably, you go into an old house and you're like,
Yeah. You can turn
Just
it
turn
on.
it on everywhere. Every room you go in, you got another issue.
Well, that's behind door number 2.
A light bulb. A light bulb.
Oh, see, you
I
fool.
see that all the time.
Don't you
Why-
remember
I
the
don't know why
jar guy?
people.
You know why? Uncle Fester.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't put anything.
He didn't put anything
He's the-
there.
No, but you see him put that light bulb in his,
In his
mouth,
mouth.
and turn it on, and you're like, wait a minute. It turned on.
Don't these idiots know the jar video?
Oh.
That guy died.
Yeah,
That's how you kill yourself, man.
the glass.
Yeah, yeah,
glass,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
this-
yeah, yeah.
Doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
very
of people
dangerous.
that put like Smucker's jars and stuff up their butt and then they shatter and it's
Well, yeah, that's that
It's
video.
over. Yeah,
not good.
One man, one jar.
yeah. I mean, I don't think that.
Don't ruin jelly for me on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think that name
Yeah, dude.
had been popularized.
One guy, okay, vape pen.
Okay. That's where they belong, actually. I'm fine with that. That's where I wish everyone I see vaping, I wish they would do it too.
2 pencils.
Oh, mechanical or what?
Number 2s.
Oh, of course.
So it was one after another. So like one and then
Sharpened? Does it say? Does
you'd
it
think
say?
he would stop after the first one.
Ticonderoga or what kind are we?
Scott, I thought of you about this one, a corn cob pipe.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, that is
See you next year, Frosty.
Thought of your dad on this one, Moon, a rock.
Just a rock.
Yeah.
No, the country of Iraq.
What are they thinking? Got to be polished, I'm sure. Probably slips right in.
Part of a nose hair trimmer.
Which
Part?
part?
Like one of those, you
the
guys
bottom
use
part.
those, right? Like they have like a little drill on
Yeah.
the, yeah.
I can see that one happening. You know, maybe somebody's
So
doing a
far,
little
if I had to pick an item from the list, gun to my head, on the top of a nose hair trimmer seems pretty amicable to me.
That's what I'm saying.
As long as it's
I'm
not
going
on.
penny.
Yeah.
Somebody shoved a bunch of uncooked pasta up there. Had to go to the ER. to
Oh,
get that
Does
out.
he live in
gosh.
Wildwood?
By the way,
Well, hey,
by the way,
stereotype.
When the moon hits your ass.
I had somebody share some sort of video on social media. I'm sorry that I'm not crediting you, but it was a guy who just tapes uncooked pasta to different parts of himself and shatters
just
it.
breaks it.
It just breaks it. And the comment was, the mafia's coming for this guy.
Yeah, I saw it. It's spaghetti.
Yeah, it's
The hard
spaghetti noodle.
spaghetti?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but he'll tape it around his forearm and then moves
Just
his arm
crack it.
and then it
It's
cracks.
It's ridiculous.
And then he tapes it on his head and walks into a wall. And then it's just the most absurd, ridiculous thing that you find yourself watching a full 60 seconds of.
I have
wanna see
all
it.
spaghetti related videos.
You know
up
what
to
I'm
me.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I know exactly what you're talking
Of course, it's come across your algorithm.
Yeah.
about. A guy had an egg stuck up there. And they also looked at stuff gals and guys somehow managed to get stuck up there, their nether regions. The woman's list, cotton balls. So this is not the back door. It's
Bring out the cotton balls.
cotton balls, a small plastic mermaid, 2 spoons, a bunch of aluminum foil, and a Tide Pod.
Wow, ladies, no.
Tide Pod.
Tide Pod.
That's a clean veggies.
The men's list. Now, this is stuff. Moon's got the pasta guy.
That's somebody's dad.
I know it is.
Yeah, and you know what? This
And
guy's
it's 3
making.
minutes.
This guy's making a lot of money off this.
Yeah, and you just go, oh, I want to do this.
It's very clever.
yeah.
That looks
It's
very
art.
gratifying.
It's art. Okay, so the men's list.
Yeah.
So when I say men's list,
Stupidest thing I've ever seen.
this is stuff that guys got up their pee holes.
Okay, great.
Oh,
yeah, let's talk about it.
no. Oh, no. This upsets me. I mean, I guess the other one does too, but this one, I'm holding myself
Yeah.
right now.
A chess piece.
Oh,
That's a big
and I hope it was the bishop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if it was the knight, that is a lot of sharp edges.
A rook. Some apple stems,
Okay.
an apple core, a paper clip, magnets,
There's no way. An apple core and you were into a urethra.
an Allen wrench.
I mean, listen, if you go down there, and I'm not trying to yuck yum
So
or
we can
anything.
never find it.
If you go down there, and that's your thing, how is life? Everything you
Painful.
walking around and everything you see, and you're going, can I do that? Could I fit that? Could I do this?
I know. I've
think
thought
of
of
the,
that too.
Think of the like.
It's almost like obsessive compulsive.
Gotta be.
It has to be.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
How much for one Twizzler? They come in a pack, sir. I only need one.
Right. I mean, I mean, you guys remember when we were teenagers, right? And you experiment for the first time, and you go, "Whoa!" And then everything, you're looking around, going, "Well, I wonder if that works." And I wonder if
if I put that there, how's that going to feel?
Right. There's a brief moment where those kind of thoughts are all consuming.
Then you become an adult, and the hormones stop being where they are. And
I didn't have that. I didn't go around looking at like phallic looking things, being like,
Oh, dude, I knew somebody in high school. Once these conversations started coming up, and once she got involved in the conversation, she's like, "Oh yeah, well my first time was with this," and I go, "What?" And we're talking household item here.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking, "Well, I'm never going to touch those in somebody else's house again."
Well,
and,
right.
And then they just once one girl opened up the floodgates, if you will. 3 or 4 girls, they all said, "Oh yeah, no, I didn't do that for the first one. I used this the first time," and they're all household items.
Well.
And I haven't. They are burned into my mind.
I know you're thinking like, so what's wrong with you that you're thinking you got to put a chess piece
That's what I mean.
in your wee wee hole?
it's like a fetish.
In your wee wee hole.
Yeah.
All
To
consuming.
get to when nothing else works.
But then they don't want to have a catheter in. It doesn't make any sense.
No, they do want to have a catheter.
Oh.
Like
This
they're
is-
going
Half
there.
cowboy.
They're going there asking for it, sir. You're at the dentist.
Put a catheter.
Oh, and I can't ask for I can't. Well, you're the worst allergist I've ever met.
Here, Lauren, tell me if these sound attractive. This is what was shared.
No, I don't want either of those things in my hoo-ha. I don't. And I don't think I would have back then either.
What are they? Why are we keeping it a secret?
I mean,
Don't pass it around.
I feel like if I say it,
Well, I can't see
these
this, so you
people are
gotta
going to
say
be
it.
upset.
Rafe.
What? Well, you're not telling us.
What is
I'm
this?
still
I saw
friends
that.
with these
I see
people.
the other one. I see the other one. I couldn't read the other one.
They're pretty normal household items. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
nothing
saying.
too crazy.
And
Toilet?
Once that.
And this is why. At a hotel.
Yeah, you wonder why. Now it's all coming together. That's why I'm so obsessed with
And this is why at a hotel you never touch the one thing you don't touch.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where it started for me.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But so up a guy's wee wee hole. Apple stems, paper clip, magnets, Allen wrench, guitar string.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, think of that next time you're on stage.
Slapping the bass.
Oh, it's just somebody that wants pain. That's just pain. That's just pain.
G-string.
Well, true.
And a pair of earbuds.
Damn.
Both of them?
Which in first?
Well, it was like they specified that it was like with
pair.
a cord, like a pair of ear headphones.
Oh, they probably went the other way. Listen to this.
It was enough where they had to go and get it removed.
Went the other way.
Yeah, you know, aux cord
plug in.
first.
Like the eighth inch.
Yeah,
That's
but they got it.
like
They
they
got it
plugged
far
in.
enough up where they had to go to the doctor. Like, I got it.
Gosh, oh my
Like
gosh.
they're listening to their own bladder. What are you listening to? Oh, it's great. You're going to love it. Imagine this guy's on a plane. There's just like a cord going into a zipper.
Oh man.
I guess
He
that,
loves that.
is that sounding?
That is, yeah.
Sounding.
Yeah.
Truly.
Well,
When that's what you have to do.
I find the chess piece most impressive of that list, I must say.
Maybe that guy took it so literally.
Even if it's just a dong pon, still impressive.
Maybe he heard somebody talking about sounding, and that's all he could.
This is what I gotta
is
do.
the earphones. I mean,
I don't
he's
want
like,
to. Yeah.
sounding. Oh, you put some sort of listening.
People find it annoying when
Yeah.
they play their phones, just with the speaker.
You put a listening device up there. Sounding.
I got to put earbuds in. Incredible. All right, listen, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're going to go over some of these Pornhub stats and then Rafe on relationships.
The Rizzuto Show, traffic and weather.
I will refer to puffy nipples at some point.
Good hip hop artist.
Yeah. New record coming out?
Coming up on the show. You got puppy nipples? Don't really.
That was a knockoff breakfast cereal when I was.
All right, I'll let you guess what state it was their top search. Puffy nipples. What? Yeah, where's the puffy nipple state?
Yeah, it's gotta be Nevada.
Finishing out Sex on Fun Facts. We got Rafe on relationships here in just a second. What do you got this week, Rafe?
I have something from Reddit about a wedding that I want to. We're going to have to go through it in chunks because I want to get you guys.
Oh, okay.
There's an email exchange about a change of wedding plans that I found got me so tickled that I was like, I got to read this to the guys.
All right.
So.
Well, we'll go with this one right now. It looks like the old stereotype that only guys watch porn is officially dead because Pornhub just released their 2025 year in review. And the data shows that women are tuning in at record rates.
Wow.
So globally, women now account for a solid 38% of all visitors to the site. That is a 14% jump since 2015. In fact, in countries like the Philippines, Colombia, and Argentina, women have actually flipped the script and now make up the majority of viewers. Mexico is close behind with an almost 50-50 split. Now, while American men are still the primary audience, women make up about 28% of U.S. traffic. The report gave a fascinating look at what the country is searching for. So here's the breakdown of America's top picks on Pornhub for 2025. The top search, congratulations, Latina.
Interesting.
Latina is the top search in America in 2025. Runners up, MILF, followed by Asian. Trending searches for Indian content are surging, while the furry trend seems to be cooling off compared to 2024. Now, the report also got into specific state habits, at least for the states that the site is not blocked. I don't have Missouri numbers. I could not find anything on Missouri. I guess that now we're blocked. Mm-hmm. But the most patient of all the states, Alaska, takes the prize here. Residents in Alaska spend the most time on the site, averaging about 11 minutes and 48 seconds per visit.
I wonder if it's because it's so cold and they're like, I don't want to venture out. I'll just stay in.
I'm just going to watch porn. Yeah, the quickest visit, Louisiana. The shortest attention span, averaging just under 9 minutes. Now,
or the shortest need.
Well,
or the shortest need, yes, maybe.
Also, if you hear a Cajun talk, it seems like they'd get through their business quickly. They do kind of, everything's rapid fire.
Yeah, the quick talkers.
Yeah.
Maybe they're quick at everything, you know.
Apparently. So different states definitely have different vibes when it comes to search terms. So California, big on Latina amateurs. New York, top relative search was Dominican. Louisiana, they're searching for thick.
Yeah.
That's THICC. And in this particular state, the top search was puffy nipples.
I think I got it.
I was thinking Nevada, but I'm going to go up north. I'm going to go Idaho.
Idaho.
Puffy nipples. I'm
Puffy
going.
nipples.
Let's see.
Which state is
got
the
it.
puffy nipple state?
I'm going Vermont.
Puffy nipples in my beer. That's a Don Ho song. That's a Hawaii thing.
Why you're going Hawaii?
It seems, I feel like it's maybe Vermont. Like
So we got two Vermonts. Who said you said
somebody
Vermont
else said
too?
Vermont?
Yeah, I just said Vermont.
All right, then I'll go Hawaii. I didn't.
Hawaii, Scott. You said
Give me Kansas.
Kansas. All right, you're all wrong.
Kansas, nice.
I'll give you one more guess.
Okay.
Missouri.
All right,
I don't have
we
Missouri
don't have-
numbers,
we
so
don't
it's
have
not.
the
It's
staff.
definitely not Missouri.
I'm going to go, I'll stay up where I'm staying. I'm going to say Washington.
Washington. Okay.
I'm going to say Oregon.
Oregon. Okay.
Who wants them puffy nips? What about Maine?
Maine.
I think Ohio.
Ohio. No, you're all wrong.
Oh, let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Let's
One
do it
more.
again.
One more.
Let's do it
Okay.
again.
One more.
All right.
Show me South Dakota.
South Dakota. No.
Okay, North Dakota.
No.
Show me New Mexico.
No.
Damn it.
Oh, this is hard.
I know.
Really?
Wyoming.
All right, let's go Alabama.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, America's puffy nipple state,
Arkansas.
the great state of
Mississippi.
Pennsylvania.
Damn it.
Pennsylvania.
Y'all from Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Puffy, Pennsylvania.
Puffy, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. We should have known. It is catchy.
The state of brotherly puffy nipples.
So Gen Z continues to buck trends left and right. Now they're actively inviting mom to intrude on their love life. This is odd.
This is terrible.
And the Wall Street Journal had a big story about this emerging trend. Single people are outsourcing their online dating accounts and letting their parents take over on apps like Bumble and Hinge. So they talked to a couple people in their 20s and early 30s who've handed it off. They said they've been on dating apps for years, swiped left too many times, and just can't find anybody. So maybe mom and dad will have more luck.
This is like the same
So
thing about
weird.
bringing your parents to a job interview, right? They were doing that for a little
Grow
while.
up.
You have to grow up. What am I going to date your dad? No thanks.
Grow up. Come on.
I'm gonna date my dad.
One woman who's doing it said she has to veto a lot of her mom's picks because the guys just aren't her type.
Right.
Well, maybe mom shouldn't be doing this for you.
Also, like, why would you want mom swiping? Like, isn't that odd? Like, what if you actually get serious with this person? Mom swiped left or right or whatever it is on the guy that you're dating. Like, wouldn't that psychologically be like, does my mom think this dude's hot? Like, what's going
It's just
on?
odd, like, to get your parents that intimately involved in that kind of...
It's bad enough you need parents' approval half the time to date somebody. To have them actively taking control of your dating profile is bizarre.
I guess
Yeah,
that's
I
like
don't know.
I guess that's like having your parents as wingmen.
Wingman.
I don't know. The more period piece shows that we see with betrothals and all that kind of stuff, the more I'm like, you know what?
Arranged
I think
marriages?
that system really worked out pretty well for the most part.
No thanks.
Yeah, I mean, think it through.
Think about in season 5 of Game of Thrones. Remember whenever Sansa has to get with Ramsay?
Well, of course,
What
those
and Joffrey.
those-
what a mess.
Well,
those
nothing's
particular-
foolproof.
That's right. I bet you
this
the
one-
divorce
this one
rate would
woman-
still come down.
This one woman who said, she's had to veto a lot of her mom's picks. She says, quote, she's picking guys who are wearing Gucci. And I'm like, okay, but how are they going to do a hike?
In Gucci.
I guess it can work, though. Another woman said her dad talked her into going out with a British guy who was slow to respond at first. The dad liked him anyway. So she gave the guy a chance, and now they're a couple.
I mean, okay. Like if I'm on the apps and I show my mom, what do you think about this guy? Like he's an engineer and,
I guess that's
he lives in Crestwood.
You take it with a grain, but who has your long-term success more at the top of their
And your
priority
happiness.
list than your parents?
Well, 1,000%.
if they're
but
decent people and parents.
I just think like taking control of the app and like letting it be on autopilot with your parents doing it is a bit much.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
It's a bit codependent.
Yeah, that's far on that end.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like
You're
when-
also-
in your example, when you're like reviewing it with your mother, I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
Right, and of course your parents weigh into, obviously, your relationships. You hope that there's approval all around.
It's nice. It's not required.
It's not required.
I think your parents are going to have different values that they're rating on. You know what I mean? Like you're going to have, I'm not saying they would, in their mind, be looking out for your best interest, but not, they're going to be looking for people that relate to them.
Are good on paper people.
Or that relate to them and their values. And generationally, those are different. You know what I mean? Like some stuff will transfer. Like I'm sure your parents taught you good values that transfer, but there's also probably things your parents think or hold close to the vest that you after getting out into the world, you're like, oh, I don't necessarily believe that. I think that's an outdated belief. And they're going to be looking for people that like kind of.
Lauren, he's a nice
their
Jewish boy. We want you to do that.
It's like oh gosh, my big fat Greek wedding, like that whole thing. Like
he's
the
not
bunt,
Greek?
the bunt cake. Yeah, he's not Greeky.
He's not the Greek.
Not the Greeky.
Mama,
What do you mean you don't eat meat? Okay, make your lamb.
I told you my
Great
mom sent
movie.
a girl she was trying to hook me up with when I had the flu.
Oh yeah. Brought her in.
I'm literally like pooping my brains out, laying on a couch, look like Val Kilmer in Tombstone Death. And this girl comes in with a rose and was like, your mom said I should come by. And I go, this is awful. This is maybe the worst moment of my life.
See what happens.
Not my type at
See what
all.
happens when you get your parents involved?
Yeah, that's the other thing. My parents had different versions of beauty than I did.
All right, well, Rafe, if you want to get onto your segment here, Rafe on relationships, I know.
Yeah, let's get on to it.
I know you got something about weddings.
Yes, I got on Reddit, and I wanted to get you guys' I'm going to have to go through a few. It's an email exchange between a bride, and the name of the Reddit is called Wedding Date Changed Last Minute to a Weekday in Another State.
Oh, no.
I just want to see how far is too far. We're going to go through it in chunks. From the bride, hi, everyone.
Hi.
We want to make you aware of a critically important update. The ceremony date is now June 27th. This was set on June 3rd, just for context. The ceremony date is now June 27th, and the location has changed. Please note carefully, we've decided we want to have a church ceremony in addition to our planned beach ceremony and reception. The officiant of our choice does not do weddings on locations outside of his church. Having a church ceremony is very important to us morally and ethically. We're canceling the beach ceremony to spare redundancies, but there will be a reception on the beach. The ceremony will now be Friday, June 27th at 2 p.m. in Oregon. The reception will be the following day in Port Angeles, Washington, different state. If you cannot make the 27th, we understand, but please be aware that this will be the only opportunity to participate in professional photos. Bridesmaids, we kindly ask you to wear this yellow dress for the 27th. Still reserve the gray dress already purchased to wear on the 28th. After viewing the interior of the church, gray just would not work. Oh, my gosh, thanks. Groomsmen, yellow ties will be provided for you on the day of the ceremony. If you have any concerns, go ahead and reach out to our super girly wedding planner. Okay. Thanks. Can't wait to celebrate with you. So far, what do we think?
Fine.
So this is just for the wedding party? Because we're talking professional
the wedding
photos.
is moved.
So the ceremony is on.
Right now, the ceremony was a beach ceremony followed by a beach party. Now there's 2 days.
Church.
Now it's a Friday, a weekday.
And what town was
in
that
a different town in Oregon. And then you have to get a hotel. You have to be in Oregon on Friday.
At 2.
At 2, and then you have to be in Washington for the reception the next day.
There are 2 states next to each other. That could be,
Yeah,
Chesterfield
I'm
here and Collinsville
You said
in Illinois.
Port Angeles?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's north of Seattle.
Yeah.
That's like Victoria, British Columbia is right above it, and then
Oregon's
the
pretty
opposite
far
side of
away.
the state is Portland. So it's a haul.
So it's a 4 or 5 hour trip at least.
You go one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, we're still going?
Yeah, maybe I'm not going to go to the ceremony. I go to the reception.
All right.
Yeah, as long as they don't have any expectation, like if I can't take off work, you know what I mean? Like if I have to take off Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Incoming email from bridesmaid coming halfway across the country, also a relative of the groom. Am I understanding the above message correctly to mean your wedding ceremony is now a weekday during the day? If so, I have to admit I'm pretty surprised and disappointed. My family booked tickets months in advance to travel to Washington, and the church appears to be several hours away, necessitating another hotel stay. Between that and an unexpected day off work, we can't afford this extra day. I was not participating for the party aspect so much as the special memory of seeing you and blank get married and be part of that milestone. If I'm understanding something, or if I'm misunderstanding something, or if there's another ceremony that will be happening on the 28th, I apologize. Please let me know ASAP.
Okay, well, when you change things around so close to the actual date, you're going to have to know that there's going to be people that are going to be pissed.
Right. And they can't facilitate the changes.
And not able to come, yeah.
And not able to come.
Bride responds,
"You're dead to me."
Let's be respectful and take this offline, please. Ladies, and friendly reminder, contact blank directly with concerns as not to spam everyone's inbox. K, thanks, with an X, exclamation point.
Oh, no.
Quick updates from Bride. Hi, everyone. We're excited to have you as members of our wedding party. Thank you for those of you who actually care and stuck with us. A few quick notes, to-dos, and FYIs. General, we will no longer be using a wedding planner. So she's fired her wedding planner.
Right, nice.
Blank and I are just too quirky to fit into a box. We're doing things our own way. Please do not contact Megan with any more questions. She is no longer involved with planning the wedding. Second note, please come early on the 28th because we haven't been able to secure enough chairs. We won't really need them. We'll be dancing all night.
No chairs at this
God,
wedding.
no chairs at the wedding.
You were at that wedding that had no chairs.
No, I had no chairs in the cabin we stayed at.
Well, it was still kind of similar. All right.
If you're in the wedding party, you're not expected to send a gift. Your presence at our special day is gift enough. As previously stated, we're unable to accommodate any dietary needs or requests. Please bring your own food if you require that.
No food, no chairs. Be there at 2. Holy crow.
So now, if you have dietary restrictions, you got to bring a box lunch.
Yeah, you got to deal with it yourself.
Number
We don't
4.
have a wedding planner anymore.
After careful consideration, we've decided, with the exception of our boys, this wedding will be child-free. It does also include the reception. Please plan accordingly.
Yeah.
3 weeks out, we banned children.
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Yeah. We'll have special goodie bags for all members of the wedding party available for pickup at venue. Spoiler alert, this includes a plant. So if you're traveling internationally, please plan accordingly. We're giving you a plant to take home. Bridesmaids, if you're over 5'5", get these flats instead of the requested heels. I don't want anyone taller than me. Makeup will be $300 per person per day. You don't have to get it if you don't want on the 28th, but we kindly insist all bridesmaids get it on the 27th if you want to be in photos with me. For reception day, we'll be getting ready starting at 6:45 at our Airbnb. For ceremony day, we'll be getting ready at the venue. If you're not there on the 28th by 7 a.m., you will not be let in. To ensure things run on a timely schedule, nobody needs a repeat of the batch. I don't know what that means, a bachelor
Repeat of the
reference.
Bachelorette.
There we go.
There seems to be a lot of rules to this wedding.
So many rules.
Groomsmen, per tradition, the groom cannot see the bride prior to the ceremony, so you'll be kicked out of the Airbnb at 6:45 a.m. You basically just need your ties, so this shouldn't be a big deal. Some people are going to hang out at a pub beforehand. Feel free.
That's fine.
Okay. Still on board? We're still going.
Fine.
Yeah, but you have to get up early and like be ready to go.
No
Listen,
kids. If you're tall,
if you're part of the wedding-
tall hose in the back, in the flats. Bring your own food.
If you're part of the wedding party, you know that there's going to be things that are going to be out of your control. And you're going to be on a schedule, and you're going to have to do this. And once you've agreed to be part of a wedding party, you've given up.
This is my question.
freedom.
You've given up your freedom for a couple of days.
Okay, great. I'm glad that yes, this is what I'm asking. How far, when is that contract null and void? Next email from the bride. A few quick updates and gentle reminders. Hee hee. After careful consideration, we've decided there will be no speeches. Only confirmed Catholic bridesmaids and groomsmen are permitted to stand with us during the ceremony. Not our rules, the church's rules. Sawi, S-O-W-W-Y. Sawi.
Have you ever heard of that rule?
No.
No, I've been in a Catholic wedding before.
Well, this guy didn't do stuff outside his church. He's 4 hours away, won't move, won't do a beach ceremony. Also, only Catholics. Some of you have not paid the $25 per plate per person deposit for food, which sets a poor example for the other guests, and y'alls are the wedding party. I am disappointed. We're kindly insisting
for food.
You're paying $25 per plate. After she said, we're going to give you a goodie bag. We're kindly insisting each member of the wedding party chip in $650 apiece for expenses. I'm sorry I have to ask at this point, but it's customary for the wedding party to just offer.
No, it's
Shrug
not.
emoji. Never heard that in my life.
No, it's not.
You guys ever heard of this?
No.
No.
No. Maybe that's how they do things in Port Angeles.
Must be. Washington.
I forgot to ask, but I need to go back with all the people involved at our wedding and get money.
No.
Yeah, they owe you.
Everybody owes you. For Zoom, dude, they owe you like $2,000.
Yeah.
You didn't even make them get a suit. Next item on itinerary. If you don't drink, we gently suggest you seriously consider whether or not you really want to come to the reception. This is meant to be a once-in-a-lifetime celebration. It only takes one wet blanket to snuff out everyone's fire.
What are we talking about?
This is a personal choice you need to make. We will. So she's saying
like
now.
the sober people are really the wet blankets of this crowd, I guess, right?
Yeah, she's like, if you don't want to drink and get sloshed at my wedding reception, maybe you need to think twice about whether you even need to be.
Wow.
We will offer translation services for those who need them. Please direct your guests to the back left of both functions.
Translation, sir. What kind of wedding is this?
I don't know. There will be 30 minutes of open bar before the other guests arrive as a thank you to our #1 wedding party. After that, it will be a cash bar and you will all be paying. Love you all.
Where's the $600 going?
That's what I'm asking.
Where is it going?
A 30-minute open bar is where your $650.
$600.
And do I have to
And
still
a cash
pay
bar?
it if I don't drink?
And you got to remember, the gals have to pay $300 for makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She
at
didn't just
least
hire
one
a
of the
lady for
days.
the day. She's making them charge individually.
Well, that's usually how it is, Scott.
Yeah, no.
That's how it is?
Now I'm
Yeah.
not going.
Sadly. I know.
Okay. We're done. We got 2 more.
Okay.
Short ones.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys are all still going so far?
Yeah.
I'm on the fence now.
Can I say this? In my head, this bride's name is Jessica, just based on our
Jessica.
conversation yesterday.
Message from the bride. Hey, ladies and himbos. Would anyone be interested in helping us get a wedding cake? You'll be shouted out specifically during the ceremony. If so,
Cool, man.
But don't be a cheap ass and know that it has to be dairy free. Thanks with 20 S's and 20 Ks. Love y'all so much.
I'm surprised if you don't help with the cake, you're not having a slice.
And you can't, exactly, you're
Get
not.
out of here.
So now she
I
also
might be out
wants
now.
her party to get her a wedding cake.
Is she
and it has to be
making
dairy
money
free.
on this?
This is a profit wedding.
Yeah, this seems like she's making money on this thing.
Well, she must be the coolest human in the world. People still want to be involved with this.
I mean, I kind of want to go just to see, like, what happens. Like, did they get the money? Who shows
It's
up?
crazy.
Who's drinking?
Right. Final transmission from the bride. Important, read this, all caps. If you're no longer participating in our wedding, pulling out just days before the ceremony, wow. We totally understand. But please be advised, we won't forget who stood with us on this day and who didn't.
Whoa.
You have been warned.
Whoa.
She's going
Final transmission from the bride. So that seems like a crazy person to me. 3 weeks before the wedding to make all of those changes and then try to guilt everyone into all of these, like, if you don't participate, you didn't stand with her. Like, I feel like she has to let people have an out.
Yeah.
I don't have so much of a visual of her right now as I do of him.
Yeah.
And he's just over there with his shoulders down like this, and he's like,
Yeah, this
Yeah.
groom.
What?
I want to know what
What,
he's
babe?
thinking about all this.
He's probably he loves this. He's probably like, just pave the way, babe.
he probably knows
No, he's
nothing of
probably
it, and it's just like, wait, what, babe? I thought we were getting married tomorrow. Well, what? What do you want? What do you want me to do?
Oh, God, babe. Oh, no kids. Cool.
She's hot.
Okay, babe. Okay.
I didn't think this was going to happen this way.
I'll take over.
Don't you just
Handle everything.
Yeah,
Don't
babe,
you
we
just-
can't have non-Catholics up there. We'll go to hell.
I didn't know the cake was going to be dairy free.
Oh, you see him having an opinion?
No, he's a dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just going.
he's a buffoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's playing Xbox.
Okay.
He's playing Xbox with a headset on, and she's telling him all this. He's like, cool, babe.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Then he's going to find out, like, through all of his relatives, all this stuff happened.
He's oblivious to all this.
He probably didn't know he's getting
So
married.
you can't be tall. You can't be non-Catholic. You can't have kids. You can't be sober.
Got it. Yeah, I got to drink.
Got to drink.
You can pay for the cake.
You got to pay for the cake.
Gotta be dairy-free.
$650 plus $25 per plate per person. And you've set a bad example by not paying up front the other guests.
And it's 2:00 on a Friday.
If you got dietary restrictions, bring your own lunch. You still got to pay $25 per plate because the catering company has to be paid either way.
And it's a 5-hour drive from the
And
ceremony
it's
to the
5 hour
reception.
drive from the ceremony to the reception.
We're going.
And
Go. This sounds
you
awesome.
better bring a cake. You better damn well bring a cake. And by the way, if you're traveling internationally, you have to take a plant home.
Be
with
prepared
you.
to take a plant home. Oh.
Why is there only 18 people here?
We should get him cactuses for the gift.
Where do I put this chess piece?
Babe. Babe, are we going to do it night of?
Cool.
Oh, cool. Babe. Babe, are we going to bone night of? Awesome. I don't care about anything else. This guy has one.
He's just a dope. He's just a dope.
Oh, you're not going to let Tyler give a speech? You're not going to let my brother give a speech? Cool.
Oh, that's cool. He'll be fine. He won't be upset.
Do I get to see you after the wedding?
Bad news, Tyler.
Tyler, I'm sorry, dude. I know you've been writing us for since we were in kindergarten together. But Jessica says you can't talk, dude. Otherwise, I don't get no punani at the wedding.
So we're going, right?
We're going.
Okay.
The Rizzuto Show. Traffic and weather.
You guys are going for the spectacle
We're going
at
for
this
the
point,
spectacle of it.
which I respect.
I'm going to spend money.
I'm actually surprised at how cool you guys were. I thought by 6th email you guys would be off.
This is so off the rails, and
It's almost at this point.
It's
It's
you gotta
entertaining. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, sports after the break. All right, I guess we're right into sports.
I'm ready.
Hey, Moon, here's sports.
Sports presented by Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri.
Where's Rafe?
He's in the bathroom.
He hates sports.
He's
First
got
up-
bubble guts.
No, he's in the jock bathroom.
Oh. Well, anyway.
Well, if you've ever been near Keener Plaza or Union Station, you know something big is happening. The U.S. Figure Skating Championships are in town this week. We talked about it yesterday.
Big deal. This is a big deal.
Maybe you're doing a triple axel or a double toe loop, but it's a cool moment for the city. That is a very, very big deal. It's not just a competition either. This is the final selection event for the 2026 Winter Olympic team. Are you going down, Rafe? You going down to the ice skating?
Sunday, yeah, I'll be there.
The athletes are skating at Enterprise Center this week. They're competing for a ticket to Italy next month. A lot happening.
So I know we don't have a schedule of events, do we?
The quad god's going to be there, dude.
No,
You
but
know
there's
about
like
the quad god?
Who's the quad god?
The dude, skater. He can do like a
He can do four?
quadruple. He can do 4.
Wow.
A quadruple sow cow? Or
I don't know what it's called. The quadruple spin is sow cow, probably. There's a triple.
Remember the quadruple axle?
Maybe that's what it is. It's quad axle.
I just
Man, I
heard
don't know.
Scott Hamilton could do
There's a
flips.
guy that's skating, and I know they call him the quad god because he's the only skater that can do 4 turns.
Whoa.
Well,
He gets so high off the ice.
Speaking of Scott Hamilton, he's going to be here. Appearances from Scott Hamilton and Dorothy Hamill in this fan fest that they're calling Winterfest. You know, it's for the kids. If you do have kids, the St. Louis Public Library downtown is doing a history of the skate blade. That starts tonight at 6 p.m.
History of the skate blade. Every
That's right.
kid's going to be interested in that.
Showing off antique skates. It's a great way to connect the history of the sport. Get Rizzuto
What kid
down
is
there.
not going to want to know about the history of the skate blade?
Take your son down there.
He'd love it.
He's
He's a skater.
the history of the skate blade.
He's just a skater boy.
Well, speaking
Said, see you later, boy.
of the skater boy
Kids are
and
going to throw their Minecraft in the trash.
the Olympics, there is massive news on the hockey front. USA Hockey announced its roster for the 2026 Winter Games. And St. Louis, incredibly well represented. Now, Jamie Rivers and everybody in the hockey community, Rizz here, they have been talking about St. Louis's rise in the national hockey scene, really. On the men's side, we got the Tkachuk brothers, Matthew and Brady. Both are graduates of Chaminade. If you followed the Blues in the early 2000s, you know of their dad, Keith. Keith Tkachuk, an Olympian himself, winning silver in 2002. Now his sons are carrying on that legacy. Also, Clayton Keller, a Swansea native who is currently the captain of the Utah Mammoth. On the women's side, 20-year-old Joy Dunn made the roster, and it's a family tradition for her as well. Her sister Jinsey won silver in Beijing in 2022. The men start playing on February 12th, and the women start February 5th. The Blues locked down a favorite. We'll stay on the ice for a second. Closer to home with the Blues, they signed forward Alexei Toropchenko to a 2-year contract extension. Now, if you're not a super diehard fan, you don't know, he is not one of these 50 goals a year guy. He's a fourth-line player, which means he does the dirty work. He kills penalties, blocks shots, and brings energy when the team is flat. But head coach Jim Montgomery loves this dude, spoke super highly of him, saying that it's the skill that gets you to the playoff, but it's guys like Alexei and his work ethic. Those are the ones that help you win when you get there. So that's cool. He'll be around for the 2027-2028 season. Solid move for the stability of the team. Let's talk football. In the NFL, yesterday was known as Black Monday. It's the day after the regular season ends, and teams who don't make the cut fire their coaches or general managers to start fresh. It's a bad place to be if you're in a coaching staff of a losing team. Brutal day for some big names too. Cleveland Browns fired their head coach, Kevin Stefanski.
Ugh.
Out west, the Raiders.
Stefanski out.
Stefanski out.
Stefanski out.
Raiders, Pete Carroll out. Cardinals, also a big change. Jonathan Gannon out.
Wow.
And for those that remember the Rams days, Raheem Morris, who was defensive coordinator here in St. Louis, out from the Falcons
Get outta here.
yesterday. The hiring cycle has already heated up. The Titans are reportedly looking at, they're actually interviewing Kansas City Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo.
Oh.
So,
Spags.
yeah, Spags.
Spagnola.
Leave Spags alone.
Another name, obviously familiar to St. Louis fans, as well as the newly available Kevin Stefanski. So it's going to be a busy few weeks of interviews. I'll keep you posted if anything is interesting. The playoffs are set. Best shot at winning Super Bowl 60. Who do you think has the best shot as far as the rankings go?
Rams.
No.
No, Rams are second.
No.
If you're looking for a bandwagon to jump on, the
Come
Seattle
on. The Seahawks.
Seahawks. have secured the number 1 seed in the NFC, meaning that they will get a week off to rest. Their defense has been suffocating, holding opponents to very few points. They've been killing it. And also, a lot of people talking about the Broncos. Broncos came in at number 5.
That's my team.
They're not for
People have
real.
been saying they were fake all year, but they seem to be
Okay.
They got a great
We'll see.
defense, too.
All right, we'll
They
see.
clinched the top seed and have very clearly, a great defense.
You think they're a
and-
strong 1 seed? If I was
they got a shot to
a
be in the
low
Super
seed
Bowl.
team, I would love that 1 seed.
I think they got a shot to be.
Would you rather play the Broncos or Bills first game if you were a 6 seed?
I don't think the Broncos make it out. I'm sorry, I don't think the Bills make it out of the first round.
Really?
Broncos are kind of
Bold
heating, and
statement.
Bills are kind of doing whatever they're doing.
The Bills play the Jaguars.
It's going to be a tough one.
A wild card round starts this weekend. It's win or go home, even if you don't have a team in the fight. The drama of playoff football is starting to heat up. And I have all 14 playoff teams based on their likelihood of winning it all. We said number 1, Seattle Seahawks. Number 2 is Los Angeles Rams. 3, San Francisco 49ers. They've been so hot and cold for me this year that I'm kind of whatever. 4 is Buffalo. 5 is Denver. Then it is the Patriots at number 6. The Eagles and defending champs, number 7. Jaguars are number 8. Bears are number 9. Texans, number 10. Chargers, 11. Packers, 12. Steelers, 13. And 14 rounds out with the Carolina
All right,
Panthers.
listen. So we're going into a tiebreaker with the Fast Lane guys for the championship, for the Pick'em Challenge championship. So I think that we should do all our picks because we're going to pick the wild card games this weekend.
Okay.
We'll put them all in an envelope. We'll give them to Mike Ryder, who's the executive producer down there. He'll take our picks. I trust him. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's the sweetest.
Right? He's a trustworthy guy.
Yes, he does not. He's very
When rules have
diplomatic.
Yeah, when rules have been explained, I think
We'll seal our envelope.
He's as upright a
I'll
guy
zip
as-
tie it in a certain way.
Oh,
that
great.
only I know.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I believe he was making the picks for them a couple years back, but that's old news, and that was before, I guess, there were rules.
We'll seal our
established.
picks in an envelope. We'll give them to him. They'll seal their picks in an envelope. They'll give them to him. And then maybe Tuesday we'll get him on the air to
I think that'd be great. Yeah, he'll reveal it
He'll
one
reveal
one at a time. I think that's wonderful.
Cool.
I love
Yep.
Mike, and I trust him to do that excellently.
Yeah, I don't think the Bills make it out of the first round. I think the Jaguars win.
I do too. I like the
Because Jaguars are at home. I think the 49ers beat the Eagles.
I do
think
too.
the Texans beat the Steelers.
Who do you want to win?
I think the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Super Bowl, you think?
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to get close. I don't know about that.
I think the Patriots. I think you're going to see the Patriots. I
think the Panthers go all the way.
Patriots, Rams.
Patriots, Rams.
Panthers go all the way. First team to losing record going into the playoffs.
I'd love to see it.
I don't think I'd hate anything more than seeing the Patriots and the Rams in the Super Bowl again.
I think that's going to be it.
That'd be a fun event for St. Louis to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like we could go have hate watch parties.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like St. Louis would tune out.
I like the Patriots. What's wrong with the Patriots?
Everything.
Like what?
I mean,
Tom
like,
Brady
I'm
was
happy
there
for
one
them, but
time.
like,
He's not there anymore. It's
Well,
nobody
he was
likes
there.
nobody likes New
They weren't
England.
bad long enough, so people.
I like
weren't
Mike
happy.
Vrabel. I think he's a good coach. I like that Drake May kid. I think he's.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the players. It's the franchise.
You know what Drake May's nickname is?
What?
Drake May.
Oh.
It's Drake May.
Huh.
Look that up. That is absolutely his nickname is Drake May.
How did you not go with Dr. Akme?
Do they know that's just his regular name too?
I'm not sure.
How does he know if they're?
That sounds like something I won't be doing.
It's
later.
Drake May. Anyway,
All right. Well, I'm mooning. That's your sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
thank you. We'll take one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up.
The Rizzuto Show.
Hey guys, day 2 of 2026 in the books. That's it. Well done, everybody.
You too.
All right, if you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is entitled
Eat your Christmas tree, Epiphany Smihff.
All right. Epiphany Smihff.
Epiphany Smith.
All right, Moon, what else?
Goldfinger, January 16th at the pageant. Unwritten Laws playing. The Last Stanza, St. Louis band that I helped produce, is going to be doing the after party at Halo Bar. It's going to be a heck of a night at the pageant, January 16th. Low ticket alert, so make sure you get your tickets now. Thepageant.com or 1057thepoint.com.
Thank you, Moon. Learn.
My band is playing this Sunday at Copper Fire from 2 to 5. So if you like some day classic rock, we'd love to see you. 2 to 5, Lane Narrows. Follow me out, learn verse radio. Thanks.
Rafe Williams.
No notes.
King Scott.
You can follow me, King Scott Rules. Otherwise, have a beautiful, glorious day.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz member of the day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from St. Louis. Dan Zone is our first Team Rizz member of 2026. Get yourself signed up at 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. If you entered in 2025, you got to enter again in 2026. So get yourself signed up. So I guess Dan hates St. Louis, so he picked this song.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. He hates me and he hates you, St. Louis. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.